And good evening, and welcome to an unusual Friday night. Thank goodness we're in the friendly confines of David B. Hunt Court here on the campus of Sacred Heart First Assembly Christian. And our Lady Knights of Sacred Heart will be playing here in just a matter of moments. There will be, stay with us. You may have to adjust your sound just a little bit. We'll still have the great high-def pictures. This will be placed on YouTube either under Worthy Road Studios, or you can type in Sacred Heart Lady Knights Basketball versus FACS. And we're just about ready, and let's see if we can pick up the public address announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this game against the Sacred Heart Knights and First Assembly Christian School Lady Crusaders. Please stand for the national anthem.
And let's all rise for America's song. And back, and that is the greatest song on earth. We are just about ready for, we'll see if we can pick up the public address announcer.
Number 3, Camden Thomas. Number 4, Kendall Forrest. Number 13, Savannah Reed. Number 21, Micaiah Jones. And number 23, Zakiri Farmer. And now, it's time for your night lineup. Number 14, Bree Green. Number 20, Emily Gill. Number 12, Kate Gill. Number 10, Lil Leah. And number 22, the freshman, Beta Johnson.
And hopefully we were able to pick up our wonderful public address announcer for you. We will adjust the sound. Actually, Blake and I are producing, directing. He's doing the camera work and commentating on our own. Paul Schultze, we had a prior engagement of the Union women's basketball that contractually had to be done. That's the reason we're streaming late, but we're here. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock, about a 1:55 to 1:58 game, but it will also be on YouTube tomorrow night as soon as the game gets posted. And we will be getting you more information, and like I said, Blake double dealing, so he's got a lot tougher job than I do, and we'll pick these young people up. But Thomas, Forrest, Reed, Jones, and Farmer for the Sacred Heart team. Of course, you're not familiar with our lineup minus Jasmine Blackgame. It's first shot up and down by Emily Gill, and we jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a great shot right there by Emily Gill. Great three-pointer out of the gate.
Well, that's what you want is your senior opening up like that. You're right, Blake. Over on the right wing to Farmer. And down on the baseline, you said good cutoff defense that time by Green. Green had a big night. She had 4 threes the other night. We do give up the baseline. They come out, and they hit Farmer with it to the top of the circle. Shot missed, rebound fought for, and there she is. Leah with it. Over to Emily. Will she go 2 for 2? It rattles. It falls. She's got 6.
Yeah, what a hot start right there by Gill. She's, as I said earlier in the last broadcast, she's starting to expand her range a little bit more. She's built up the courage to shoot threes, and she can do that.
And that's what we needed. Here's a drive, and Veda Johnson gets her first block of the night. She leads this team with a little over 4 blocks a ball game. She had a big night the other night, had 6 blocks. 7:04 to go. Sacred Heart with a 6-0 lead on 2 threes by Emily Gill. Here's FACS shot from the corner. Draining it is Camden Thomas for 2 points. That was a 2-pointer. Quick pass over to Caitlin Gill, and it looks like the Gill sisters are scoring the points. They've got 8, and FACS got 2. Blake, quick start, your thoughts?
I really like the movement that Sacred Heart's doing right now. We've seen, obviously, both Gills moving around. And how about that block by Veda Johnson right there? That was very stifling defense from her. And, yeah, I really like this movement that Sacred Heart's doing right now.
And, of course, good movement, pretty good defense. Did give up the shot, but that was with a hand in the shooter's face. And so you can't fault it. Everybody is going to score. And, you know, you'd love as a coach to shut somebody out. Basketball, trust me, that does not happen these days in times. And we are back to action, as you can hear me hastily. Oh, pressure defense. We're picking up, and we're playing them tooth and toenail, or some people would call it cornbread and onion breath defense. They get by on the drive, but we get good help, and they'll probably get Veda for a kick. Yes, they did, and that's all right. You stop it any way you can stop it in the lane.
Yeah, that's an all right turnover, or excuse me, all right foul right there. Slowing the
Well, it just actually won't be a foul, just be a turnover.
Or a turnover, I mean.
Yeah, or here we go. Nice shot, and evidently Thomas likes that corner, and that was a good shot by her. We've got players out. They do, too. They've got a senior and one other player out. But here's a 3 up, 3 down. And I believe, Brother Blake, we are perfect from the three-point line.
I believe we're both perfect shooting, actually.
And I believe you are right.
What is that, 4 for 4? Or
yeah, 4 for 4. 3 threes and a 2. That makes 11 points. Ball on the wing. With it is Reed. She gives it off to Forrest. Forrest is 10th grade. And this is a young team. They have an 8th grader on it also. Thomas has got it. She's dangerous. And Thomas is just a 9th grader. So this team we're playing out there like us, they have a future.
Yeah, very, very young team right now. They also have limited numbers just like us. But
yeah, Coach Duggan does a good job. He's a teaching coach, and he has the patience to do this. And still dribbling Reed, good defense, and I believe we knocked it out of bounds. I know 2 of the 3 officials. The young one, I'm so old, I don't know some of the young ones now. I got to learn them. But Paul Hare and Chuck Patton here calling. Of course, Chuck used to coach. Paul's been officiating football and basketball around here for a while. Nice inbound pass. There's Johnson with the 2nd block of the night. Get that stuff out of my neighborhood.
Yeah, Veda Johnson just just disregarding human life right there and just denying that ball. She usually averages, if I'm not mistaken, around 5 blocks per game. So that's her little go-to.
Little under 5 is what the stats they gave me. That should be a turnover, stepping on the line. First turnover that way, and it'll belong to Sacred Heart. We need an inbounder. And Malia says, Miss Green, could you assist me? And she cheerfully does that. Nice smile. Did you see the smile? That's actually, yeah, Miss Green right there, Brianna Green. We're looking at, it looks like a 1-2-2 zone. The old spearhead, or is it a point drop? We'll see how low 3 drops. 3-point shot up. That's the first one we missed, and we touched it last. It'll belong to the FACS team.
I like the shot selection right there by Brianna Green. She usually hits those, and I like the hustle right there by Caitlin Gill. She obviously didn't get the rebound, but I do like the hustle right there.
Got close, didn't she? Here's some tight defense. We switch. Wanted a crossover dribble. Kicked out to Farmer. Farmer back to Reed. Reed looking over for Forrest. And a little traveling music. So 2 trips here at this point in the game. 2 turnovers here. There's been a turnover or 2 earlier and a missed shot. Coach Duggan giving defensive signals. We try pass. We didn't catch it clean. If we catch that one clean, Blake, we score.
Yeah, Veda Johnson, I think, is the tallest one on the court, and my money is on her if she caught that to make that bucket. Turn that 2.
Yep. And it goes out of our possession arrow actually belongs to, that's what it was on. Called a jump ball. Look at Malia. She's going to pick up early. They throw it. We force a turnover. And our pressure defense right now is forcing a ton of turnovers, Blake.
Yeah, I really like this defense that Dotson's got cooked up for the Lady Knights. 11-2,
the score. And I don't think we've got the scoreboard shot tonight, so I'll give the score a little more frequently. 11-2 here at the 4:25 mark. Into Johnson. Johnson wanted to wheel. They double down on her. Here's Hughes wanting to drive. Green's three-pointer up off the iron. Rebound Johnson. She goes up and she's fouled and she'll shoot 2.
Yeah, great putback right there by Veda Johnson. Even better rebound right there. Just obviously, isn't she leading the team in rebounds?
She is the leading rebounder right now. Did not get a chance to see who the foul was on, but there's one team foul on FACS. And the shot off the front of the iron. Need a little leg bend. Now we pull off. We'll have 4 back. And when you've got players out like we do and only a small bench, going back and get a little rest here and also keeps your fouls down. We go 0 for 2, which is unusual.
Yeah, very unusual right there. We're very Sacred Heart is a very strong free throw shooting team, I'd say.
Okay, they get the screen, looking for help. They get it to Farmer. Farmer to Forrest. Forrest wants to drive. Reach in, knocks it away. Ball's on the floor, and the jump ball will belong to the Sacred Heart Lady Knights. If you missed our last game against TCA, we stayed close with a good team. It got away for a little while. We came back on. Boys' game was great. KB, he wasn't the only one that had a great game, but he took charge in the late third and early fourth quarter.
Him and Malachi and Dalton McIntyre all proved their scoring.
Yes, they did. Veda missed a hook, but it was good. She took it, got a turn and point the shoulder a little more. And again, remember, folks, I'm a coach, and sometimes I'll do a little. Coach Dotson works with her on that every day. Third block shot of the day. How about that, Blake?
3 blocks, 1 quarter, with 3 minutes to go and 30 seconds.
That's more than I blocked in my whole career.
How many blocks did you get in your career, Coach?
In my career, 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, we knocked ourselves off the ball, but stealing it to Speed Demon, and she hustles. She can't come back in and get it, though. If you notice, she went out of bounds. Somebody else has to touch it before she can touch it again. Malia Hughes, though, great effort. And it looks like Farmer will inbound the ball for them. Coming into the game is number 20. That is Giles. And we'll tell you more about Destiny Giles. She's a 10th grader. Here's the shot up and good. And Blake, I did not get the number. Somebody kept my eyesight.
I believe that was number 3 right there.
Number 3, that's Thomas. She's got there 4-11 for the score. Round the horn, we're going with 4 out, 1 under. Hughes is on the right wing, back to Gill, to Caitlin Gill. Her 3 up. Oh, that's Brianna Green, actually. Green's shot comes off. It looked like Reed's got it, and she's going to bring it down the floor as they fill their lanes. 2:56 to go, and again, we'll give the time a little more than we usually do. Into the post. That's 4 or 5. Which one? I think that's 4. Okay.
How about this defensive performance from Veda Johnson? She's learned to keep her hands up as the season progressed, and she's learned to block it too, and she's done it really well tonight.
She sure has. And new people come in. Cassandra Blankenship comes in for us. There's a little traveling. It's easy to pull that foot like that.
Yeah.
And you feel for the young ladies. And we'll see if we can pick up who is new. 44 is in, and 44 is Madison Hardeman. Again, the 1-2-2 zone. Round the horn into the lane with the cutter. Hughes, she kicks it out to Green. Green looking back. This is Blankenship. Her shot straight enough off the iron. Emily Gill, great effort. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to FACS, but the next one belongs to us. The effort, even tying that ball up, is important.
Oh, yeah. The effort is all that matters. I do like the hustle right there.
Yeah, screen down, pop out. You see that on the offense. High pass to Reed. She gets it, wants to go right. Blankenship cuts her off. Out front to Jones. There's a backdoor attempt. We block it or tap it away. Brianna Green on the run out. She goes ahead to Hughes, who's trying to control it. brings it back out. She wants a three from the left side. Straight enough, but a little short. It's that Blankenship with the rebound in the land of the Giants, gets it knocked away from her, and coming up with it on the turnover is FACS, First Assembly Christian. Thomas running, and Thomas gets her third points of the night. 11-6, this game is tightened up, and we've suddenly gone a little cold. There's Enda Johnson, and looks like a rugby scrum down in there. They're dropping a lot of people in to help on Veda.
Yeah, Veda, I think they're just scared of her size. I think they might have watched a little film, and they see that Veda can just put it up and do a hook occasionally. They're just trying to limit that post scoring.
Emily Gill from about 21 feet, and her shot again straight enough, but goes off the front of the iron. Now, we've had a scoring drought, and they have scored in small spurts. 1:28 to go, first quarter. 11-6, Sacred Heart leads First Assembly Christian. I believe they list themselves as coming out of the Cordova area. Somebody that you folks in Jackson be familiar with is their former athletic director, Philip Spain, who passed away a couple of years ago. Former Union athlete. And interesting call. They call Cassandra Blankenship for a foul.
I don't know about that.
I thought it was good defense.
Yeah, I thought it was good defense, too.
But then Paul Hare's right there on top of it.
Yeah.
Inbounding it is Jones. Looking. Knocked away. Hughes had it, lost it, kind of twist in her hand. There's Thomas. And the young lady's good at driving. Johnson with her fifth block. Jones shot short. And they try to knock it in, they being FACS. It'll belong to the Lady Knights.
Yeah, that's great effort right there by FACS, but it just wasn't enough to get the ball back in bound.
Blake, you don't happen to know what the block shot record for girls is here at Sacred Heart?
I don't, unfortunately.
That is a hook shot from about 14 feet.
Oh, my.
First two for Johnson at the 50-second mark. It's a 13-6 lead. It was straight enough. It was online. Hughes fights through but turns her ankle. We leave it, or they leave it short. Ball knocked around, and I think Hughes' ankle's hurt, and this is not good news because she is the regular point guard, even though you see her on the wing. And maybe it's one of those that you walk it out, turn it around a little bit, and it'll come out of there.
She looks fine. She's walking around a little bit. Definitely in a little pain, limping a little bit, but not as bad as the injury we saw before this game.
Oh, yes. The trainer's going to look at it. Here's Johnson. She'll have to kick it out this time. Here's one. Around the horn quickly. Gill, instead of loading up, did the right thing. She definitely did the right thing. Gets an assist, and that is Cassandra Blankenship.
Yeah, great ball movement right there by Sacred Heart right there. Gill with the great pass, too.
And what we will do, long shot, three up, and it banks in. They said she had foot on the line, and again, that is Thomas with her 8th point. Here's a shot at, is it good? Is it good? Paul Harris says it's good, and Emily Gill has 9 points in the quarter.
I believe that was Blankenship.
Was it Blankenship?
I believe so.
Okay. Was it Little Blankenship? It had to be.
Little Blankenship.
Okay, well, Cassandra, my apologies. That's the reason I've got the great color man, and Blake is a wonderful young man. I get itchy when even if he's 1 second close to, he can still be on time. If he gets a second close to being late, I kind of get itchy. Tell you what, let's do. Blake, let's turn we're not leaving you, but I think Paul wanted to turn the cameras off at the end of each quarter and then crank it up again. For this quarter, I don't know if that's any good or not, though.
Yeah.
Maybe we better keep it here this time.
Yeah, we should keep it here. I'm going to go over there.
And here comes Will Mingledorf. He is the man doing that rehab so he can play sports here at Sacred Heart and go on and be a fine college athlete like we know he will be one day. Second quarter, it's 19-9. Sacred Heart leads. We are, like I said, very proud of our team. And again, I got caught using the college scorebook again. And we'll tell you a little more. Emily Gill's got 6. Cassandra Blankenship's got 6. Johnson 2. Green 3. And Caitlin Gill with 2. That is our scoring. Jones has all 8 points for the team from Memphis, or actually Cordova, and she's dribbling on the wing, guarded by Emily Gill. Let's say it went off Emily. Good start, though, Blake.
Yeah, great start by Sacred Heart. This first quarter has been phenomenal shooting-wise. And I'd say we haven't even used our best shooters. Malia Hughes hasn't shot very much. Bree Green has only shot 1 or 2. And Sandra Blankenship's only seen 2 shots, technically, this whole game.
You know, it's very unusual that Malia Hughes doesn't score in the first quarter. And remember, she did turn her ankle over, and we'll check, is she back out there? She is. What a trooper.
Yeah, what a trooper right there.
Reed to inbound. Long pass. Will Emily get it? She hit it, but it just got over, and Farmer drove and missed. Long outlet pass. Emily Gills. Oh, I'd love to have seen her, and Coach wouldn't, but I would have loved to have seen her shot that 3. Nice bounce pass. Assist to Caitlin Gill. Bucket gets Hughes in the scorebook.
Yeah, there's Malia Hughes, who's been a little quiet all game. She hasn't really stepped up much in the scoring box so far, but defensively she's been phenomenal too.
Knocked it away. Hughes picks it up, goes to the hole, and she is fouled. It could be on one of 2 people, and we'll try to pick up who the official says that foul is on. Number 3, and that 3 is Thomas, Camden Thomas, just a 9th grader. We'll rest and defensive strategy. Kids having fun, and that's what you should do when you play basketball.
Yeah, a whole lot of smiles over there in the huddle.
Well, they were also discussing one of the shots. That one falls off, and again, I'm not used to seeing Malia, but she'll hit this one. Now, Johnson was walking something off with her legs a minute ago.
Yeah. The thing you want to avoid right now for Sacred Heart is injuries. I like the physicality, but maybe lower it down a little bit. You're up pretty big. Shooting has kept you in this game. I would keep going with that. You can't take any more injured players. You already got 2 on the bench and 6 active. So that's my key takeaway from it.
Absolutely. Now, I think my mic, do I sound a little louder than you do? I'm going to try to make an adjustment in yours. And as we go along, like I said, Blake and I are actually producing together tonight. And
Yeah.
Thank goodness for Will. We do appreciate you, Will. I don't think he didn't hear us, but he is here now. And like I said, he needs to do that physical therapy because that's how you get back to playing sports and living a good life with that. Those of you that have to do knee rehabilitation, always do a good job. Keep the quads and hamstrings strong. Second shot it off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to Gill. That's Caitlin Gill. And it looks like Hughes is going to get fouled again. It'll be on the floor, so it'll be inbounded on the side. And he put his signal up right in front of his face, so we don't know who the foul was on. 3rd team foul, though. Now it's changed to a 2-3 zone. Hughes shot off the iron. Rebound is Thomas, Camden Thomas, who's done a lot for FACS tonight. Long pass to Farmer in the forecourt. Farmer wants to go the running one-hander off the front of the iron, or actually the back, and roll over the front of the iron. Rebound came down to Caitlin Guild. Hughes, who tried to take it in, got deep in there, got it knocked away, and she got it back, and we're going to go around the horn with it. Here's the shot up, 3 down. That's got to be one and only Brianna Green.
And is that a foul on FAC? Oh, so I believe that's a foul on Sacred Heart.
They've not given any signal, but we'll give Brianna Green her 3. That's 6 on the night. Now, I don't know if I think Coach Duggan wanted a foul, and they may not have called it, or it was an inadvertent whistle. They broke the press that time very nicely, but we recovered. They make the bounce pass go out of bounds.
Yeah, great positioning right there by Veda Johnson, just getting in that passing lane right there and causing the ball to go out of bounds.
And remember, people, on the press, getting back, recovery is so important. You can have the greatest press in the world, but if you don't recover, you're going to get layups shot on you. Now, again, they switched defenses a little bit, and let's see what they've got going this time. Now they've gone back to their 1-2-2 or a 3-2. 3 up, just barely missing. Rebound came down to Reed. Savannah Reed, she gives it off, and Jones will play the point. They screen down on the left side, dribble to the right. Blankenship with the defense. They get the baseline. Veda kind of cuts it off. And let's see, they say that she went out of bounds. That line down there, when you try to tiptoe through the tulips down there, it's kind of tough, and Veda presents a big threat down there.
Yeah, she does. They try to push her out of the out of bounds because that's the only way she can't score. That's what they figured out.
Back to Blankenship, top of the circle. Her three is up. It had the distance, wasn't quite straight enough, but I'm going to tell you what, if she's over an inch or two, guess what? It's
That's
another three.
Uh-huh.
It'll belong to the FACS team, First Assembly Christian in Cordova. Now they go side, middle side, break the press, get it to Farmer. Farmer got down in the corner. Forrest had it, lost it, gets it back. And because of the clock situation at 5:41 in the second quarter, normally we have the clock on our screen for you, but we'll go the next couple of games without, and then we'll be back next week with it. They said the pass went out of bounds off the hands of the FACS team. Quickly into the forecourt. Brianna Green's three just missing off the back of the iron. Rebound Hughes. Hughes to Johnson. Johnson 15-footer over the back. A lot of action down in the lane. Three-pointer up, three-pointer down, and Cassandra Blankenship has come to play tonight. 9 already. She hustles over and cuts off Jones. Jones goes back to Thomas. Thomas has 8 in the ball game. She has all of their points. Closely guarded by Hughes. Gets a step on Hughes, goes up, misses, and the rebound to Caitlin Gill. Gill gives it off, and now Cassandra Blankenship will bring it down. Caitlin started to load up, back to Blankenship. Blankenship just misses it straight enough to go in. Came off the iron.
Yeah, this rebound by Sacred Heart right now is just outdueling FACS. And FACS, they need to step up their rebound game if they want to win.
Here's the drive. Farmer Johnson with her 6th block.
6 blocks.
6 blocks already.
Ooh.
Emily Gill checking back in the ball game. Looks like Caitlin Gill will go out.
Coach, do you know what the record is for blocks in a game?
Oh, I don't know. Some of the NBA players have, like Russell. Nice shot there. That was by Farmer. She's first. Some old-time guys, Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, used to block them like they were going out of style. Everybody thinks about Mutombo, Dikembe Mutombo, and people like that. Patrick Ewan. There's a shot by Gill off the back. Farmer with the rebound. They don't know what shot blocking was unless they saw Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. Jabbar blocked a few shots. Long shot, partially tipped. Rebound. Jones got it and put it up, and then it goes out of bounds. And they say that Jones knocked it out after she missed. Comes in 2 new players. One of them has been in for sure before, Madison Hardman, wearing number 44. Let's check and see. Is that 2? No, that's 21 in the ball game. That's Micaiah Jones. 20 is Destiny Giles. I have called her Jones, and I apologize for that. Destiny Giles is 20. The shot, we're playing alley over, and we can't get it to fall. Somebody's put a force field up around the rim, and there's a foul inside. So 20 is Giles. I will correct myself, and my apologies to her. That looked like a foul. Is that on 14? That'd be Brianna Green.
Yeah, but that was some great rebounding right there by Sacred Heart. I believe that was 3 straight rebounds right there, second chance rebounds right there. But obviously great pull down by Giles right there.
Yeah, and that is Giles wearing number 20. We'll get that straight. Here's Hardeman with it. They're moving the ball around the perimeter pretty good, but we're there. We're catching up, playing good defense. They try to feed inside. Emily Gill dropped down, stole it. Picks up long pass ahead to Brianna Green. She gets cut off by Thomas. Now there will be a tug and pull on the floor for it. Possession arrow belongs to FACS.
Yeah, I do like that hustle right there by Brianna Green. What about that catch? She made a one-handed grab for that basketball. A whole lot of hustle going on right now. But great get back transition defense by the FACS. They're the Crusaders, if I'm right.
The Crusaders. You are absolutely right. That's the reason he's a great young color man. Now we got post play, and they may get Veda for trying to move her out a little bit.
Now, do you have we fouled anyone this game?
We've got 3 team fouls. They have 3 team fouls.
And Veda doesn't have any fouls, does she?
That's her first.
That's her
If
first.
it is on her, again, the signal did not come. The only thing wrong with sitting on this side is the officials sometimes with their body block off who they're calling the foul on. They look to the corner to Farmer. Farmer feeds back into Reed. Reed's short half hook is in there for her first points of the ball game. 27-12, 2:37 to go in the second quarter play. And looks like Hughes will be going back to the line for another shot. Or shooting two, actually. Did you see the hand signal? Because I was writing in the book when he gave it.
I did not. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault. That's like I said, the only thing about sitting on this side, this is the best side to sit on because you can see the benches. First one, shot it, got it. Malia Hughes, her third point of the night. 14 fouls now on the Lady Crusaders. Second one off the front of the iron. She gets her own rebound, goes up, gets fouled again.
Yeah, that'll be two more at the line. That's a great. You can bounce it off the rim and.
As long as you hit that rim.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a great rebound awareness by Malia Hughes right here, and she's hoping to sink these next two.
First one up and good. Let's check the second. Deadly silence in here.
Yeah,
but we're at home, and it's good to let her have the second one. Now she's in the groove. She got both of those, and that makes her 3 for 8, or 3 for 6. 3 for 6. She's back to 50%. 2:25 and counting with a 30-12 lead, and we've probably got a foul here. Wouldn't you think so, Blake?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Bodies on the floor. There was a little bit of contact.
Yeah, Emily Gill picks up the foul. That's our fourth. They have 5 team fouls. It'll be side out of bounds, not a shooting foul. 2:23 left in the second quarter. And again, we'll give the time a little more because you don't get our great screenshot of the clock like you usually do. Shot up and no good by Farmer. Rebound, yeah, you guessed it, Johnson with it. Hughes has it now on the run out, looking to wheel and deal. Gets it to Blankenship, over to Emily Gill, into Brianna Green, back outside. Hughes, three-pointer up just off the iron, fought for. They may get Brianna Green over the back. Pretty good blockouts, and sometimes when you reach, you can tip it, but you can't touch them. And that's what it looks like. They're saying that it is Brianna Green. Now, there's an item. 2 fouls, 2:05 to go in this half. We got to get her into the second half with just 2 fouls, and so we sub.
Yeah. I do like the physicality from Brianna Green, though. She's been a hustler. She's hustled. This whole team has hustled, but she's really stood out.
1:57 and counting. Green cuts her off. They steal our outlet pass, go in for the layup, and that is Reed for her 4th point.
Yeah, that's some great defense by Reed right there.
3 up, 3 down. Somebody continuing from the other night. Brianna Green now has 3 threes in this game. We steal it. Hughes is headed to the hole. She, that time on her pivot, pull that pivot foot a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. But I do like what that move, though. She didn't like what she saw, and try passing out. Try not to take that shot that she didn't like.
And the good thing she didn't charge on that, because you can charge.
Yeah, that's very great unselfish play right there. Just move the pivot foot. That's okay. That will happen.
Zakira Farmer inbounded that one to Thomas, Camden Thomas, the 9th grader. Here's Forrest. Forrest shot up. Didn't want to climb over the rim, and Hughes got the rebound. We'll have the 6th foul of the half on FACS. Looks like it's at number 13, which is Savannah Reed. 16 fouls. Next one, if we make it at a minute 11, Sacred Heart would shoot the one and the bonus if they hit it, but at 1:11 may not make it.
Yeah, it's a little too late for that, I'd say.
Back to the 1-2-2 zone, and they have gotten the coach.
That's a technical.
Now, the young official and the coach have kind of expressed, and very kindly, Coach Duggan is a very kind and calm man. I don't know what he would say, because I had a couple of his games last year when they came to Jackson, and Very congenial gentleman. So there must have been one of the magic words or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
First one good by Hughes.
I like that word you said, magic word.
Well, there are a few words that will trigger, and they don't have to be really bad words. They're just certain words that trigger things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Hughes converts both of those, and now she's hit 4 in a row. I believe it's 4 in a row. No, it's 4 in a row because she had a miss and then hit the next 4. So very good job. Again, they closing in on that 1-2-2, try to keep the ball out of it. We've got a high post in Green, low post in Johnson. Here's Hughes 3 up. Johnson's going to get the rebound. Veda Johnson, the freshman, she goes up with it, and she has a nice soft touch, and it goes in for her 4th point.
Yeah, she's really worked on that this following year. I'd say that. Of course, I'm not the refs, but I think there was a foul there. But great shot by Veda Johnson right there. Speaking of Veda Johnson, getting right in her grill.
Farmer's shot for 3 long. Veda Johnson on the run out tries the hook layup, maybe took off, but when you're a freshman, sometimes you take off a step too far out. One more dribble, and they would have got it. Here. Well, we cannot put that in the block category. That's going to be Johnson's, I believe, 2nd foul. Be the 16th foul, but it'll be a 2-shot foul going to the line, Camden Thomas. And wise coaching. Both Nick Beauregard and Coach Dodson had some words of encouragement. Coach Beauregard said, I'm sure he's got his own term for the 7-11 stick-up. That one danced on the iron and fell off. Second shot coming up by Camden Thomas. Shot it. Now we got a lane violation. Let's see who it's on. And she'll get another one. We stepped in the lane too soon, Blake.
I do like the idea, the over-aggressiveness of the Sacred Heart team right now. They're out-rebounding them, and it's not even close. Yeah. So that's a good foul, I'd say, right there.
That one came off, but I'm going to blame you for them getting a rebound because you just talked about it. Then we weren't aggressive. That's an old broadcaster's joke. Long pass, Blankenship picks it up, tries to go in left-handed, misses. Emily Gill, interesting, under the basket, no call. Bank shot by Thomas at the buzzer for her 10th point. And at the end of one half of play, Sacred Heart 37, First Assembly Christian 16. Now we're going to take a short timeout. And if you think you've lost us and we've gone blank, we haven't, because Paul is going to, I believe he said, to shut off at each quarter. Did you do that when you, and I know we're having to talk, we're having to produce.
I believe so.
Okay, so
we'll see.
Will, if you will, I think, cut that off at now, and we'll leave it off for a few moments, and then come back. And welcome back to halftime. Blake Biggs, Coach Joe Holloway, and Will Mingledorf. Well, we're glad he's here, because that allows Blake to help me, and we want to bring you the best in coverage. We have a big lead, Blake, 37-16. Your comments before we give some stats.
For FACS right now, the first thing I would fix right now is the rebounding. It's looked a bit bad, if I'll be honest with you, and that's putting it very nicely. Sacred Heart, I don't know how big the rebound margin is, but Sacred Heart is seemingly dominating that stat. And if I was FACS or FACS, I will so say, I would try to eliminate the random 3-point shots that are going on. And I think that's their key to coming back in this game. But for Sacred Heart, I just keep doing what they're doing right now. Try and get a little more screens from Veda and a little more pick and rolls from Malie Hughes. But other than that, I have them win the game with what they're doing right now.
Absolutely, and of course we've got an exciting men's game coming up after this. And 150 left on this. I guess I better give you some scoring. With 16 points for the team of FACS, they are the Crusaders, First Assembly Christian. And Thomas, that is Camden Thomas, she has 10 points. She is their leading scorer in this game. And let me get my notes right. Camden Thomas. Reed, Savannah Reed has 4. And Farmer has 2 for a total. They had 8 in each quarter, balanced scoring in the quarter. They had turnovers that hurt them, and we got the ball down the floor well. Malia Hughes has 7 for the Lady Knights. And Caitlin Gill has 2 points, and that's very important too. Brianna Green has 3 threes for 9. Beta Johnson has 2 buckets for 4. 6 points on 2 threes for Emily Gill, and Cassandra Blankenship, she has 3. We scored 19 in the first quarter, 18 in the second. Not bad balance by us either, for a total of 37 points. We've hit 8 threes in this contest.
Yeah, that's Sacred Heart's putting on a stellar performance right now from 3, and it could be even better if Jasmine Blankenship was playing.
Yeah.
Her presence has been missed, but we've been making up for it, as for say. 3-point shooting has been phenomenal. Great shooting night from these ladies.
And 1 technical foul on Coach Duggan. And again, he's usually a very mild-mannered coach. It will be interesting. Hopefully we can find out. And I don't think anybody can say the officiating's been any factor in this contest. Everybody, you always like to work officials for a call and things, but so far, a well-officiated game.
Yeah, very well-officiated game from the 3 men and the Stripes.
We are ready to play, and we will take it away. Blake will assume his spot again, and hopefully you enjoyed halftime. And again, this one will be on YouTube. We wish we could stream it too. We'll be back streaming live, though, on Tuesday and Friday night of next week. And we've got some interesting games. I believe USJ will be in here on Tuesday night. And, Blake, we have to travel to Tipton Rosemark.
When's that?
Friday night of next week to Tipton Rosemark.
You think I can get a ride?
I think either Paul or I can probably help you out with that. And we'll have to check with Brother Mingledorf, make sure that he can get there too.
Yeah.
And we open with the basketball against that zone defense. We hit the high post, goes back out left wing. Emily Gill 3 up, left it a little short arm. They get the rebound. This is Farmer on the run out, running one-hander left a little short. They tip it. We field it. Emily Gill's got it. Now she's going to let the traffic clear because it was very congested there. Looked like the bypass at 5 o'clock in Jackson. Here's a 3-pointer by Hughes from the top of the circle. Hits the front of the iron, bounces off. Rebound belonged to Caitlin Gill, but she got her shot blocked. And this is Forrest driving. Hughes blocked it. Pick up by Farmer. Her shot short. Now Hughes 2 on 3, 2 on 4. Here comes the rest of the team. So it's good. She just twirls around. Running one-hander, rolls off so softly. Beta has it. Started to go up. Now tries the left hook, and she gets fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Yeah, that's honestly great defense by FACS right there. But even better movement from Beta Johnson right there. She knew the situation and just put the shot up, drawing the foul, and that's 2 to the line. I'll take that all day.
You almost have to foul somebody to block her hook shot. Now, one thing Coach Dotson will tell her is get the hook up a little higher than that. It was a little low, but it was still drew the foul. First shot, and it seems her shot's drifting. Wonder if one of the hands is putting a little more pressure than the other. It seems to be the last couple of free throws drifted to the left a little bit.
Just a little bit, but she'll get that figured out.
Look at that. Did you see that follow through on that? That was great.
Hey, what'd I say? She'll get it figured out.
That's right. You are right. 5 points for Beta Johnson. It's 38-16, 7:07 early in the third period of play. Here's a screen and a stop and go, and they'll probably get a blocking foul. And I know Emily doesn't understand that, but when you get close and then they use the stop and go like that and you bump them, you do get a foul out of that. It's first team foul of this half. Should be Emily Gill's second overall foul.
Yeah, but other than that, that's great defense right there by Emily Gill.
That's Giles that just inbounded. The young lady I didn't mean to get. Block number 6 by my stats.
7.
Is it 7? I thought you got to remember the foul was not a block. She had one of her shots she blocked, but they called a foul on her.
I believe it was 7. I could be wrong, but we'll see after the game. As of right
we'll
now,
see what Coach
7.
Dotson, because he gets to take a second look at this tape. We have to do it instantly. There's another one. Now we know 7 for sure.
7.
Maybe 8. Here's a running one-hander up, no good. Rebound. Emily Gill has played Windex Lady, and she's not the biggest person on the floor. Hughes on the run out quickly to Johnson. Johnson shot off the glass, the magic window, and she gets 2, and she has 7.
Yeah, that's great court awareness by Malia Hughes right there. Obviously, the assumed guard of this team. She played the point a little bit. She is kind of the point guard of this team, filling in for Jasmine Blankenship. Just saw Veda Johnson cut into the post and just give her 2.
Absolutely. Gill, she's been all over the place. It's Emily. Now, Kayla's played a good ball game. Please don't think she hasn't. And it's very interesting. They're doing a lot of screen down, screen out. Now, some teams will screen down, screen away. When the ball's on the point, you screen down, pop people out. When it goes to the wing, you screen away and try to bring people to the ball. But so far, they've just screened down. This is a young team, and again, 2 young teams playing out here. Camden Jones, the young, and she is one of their young underclassmen, has done a pretty good job. Now, she picks it up in no man's land, gets a pass to Forrest, but it looks like it went out of bounds.
Yeah, I like that movement by FACS, but that's even better defense by Caitlin Gill. Both Gills have played a complete defensive game right now.
Both teams without key players. Of course, we've lost Yarborough for the year and Jasmine Blankenship. Nice hook, maybe, I don't know. It looked good. I was going to say maybe a little far out, but I think Veda's got good range on her hook shot.
Yeah, she's got good range, and she's expanded that range over the course of this year. So
she really has. Now they feed inside. We went to double team. We got the missed shot out of it because it wasn't anything we did. They missed it, and here comes Hughes just inside the arc. She stops. That's a 2-pointer though.
Yeah, that's a great shot right there by Hughes. Just stopped, saw an opportunity, and just popped it. And, well, it was a pretty shot.
Malia Hughes, 9th point, I believe. I'll double-check. We switch on the screen down this time. There's the pass to Giles, Destiny Giles. She goes into the high post to Farmer. Her shot comes off the iron. Another rebound by Emily Gill. Emily has had, to be honest with you, everybody's played hard.
Everybody's played a great game so far.
And there's Johnson. She's going to use the left hand this time. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul looks like it's going to be on Giles. That would be Destiny Giles.
Destiny Giles looks a little frustrated with that defense right there. She was very verbal about that, saying, hey, guys, step up. We can't let Veda Johnson come the post all game like this.
Now, Veda hits her first one. She is 2 for 4 in this half, 2 for 6 in the contest. 43-16, 4:59 in the third quarter. Johnson's second one, shot it, dances off the rim, comes down to Farmer. She kicks it out, or actually that was not Farmer with the basketball. And I think it was Jones that got the rebound. Here's Farmer. Her 3 is up from the right wing, off the back of the iron. Hughes has got the rebound. Hughes hustling down, and she's going to get fouled. It'll be a 2-shot foul. And we'll check and see who the foul is on. And again, it looks like it's on 4. I'm going to stay with Forrest, and Hughes will go to the free throw line. She has hit her last 4. And that one off the front of the iron. Needed a little bit more leg in that one.
Yeah, that's a very, you don't really see that much from Hughes, leaving a free throw short. She usually just sinks those, but how many free throws she's got today?
We'll count them up. She has a ton right now. That one, she goes 1 for 2 this time. So that's 5 for 6 plus 5 for 8, 6 for 9. They're not bad. 66%,
yeah,
a little over that. There's the screen down. You'll see to Jones popping out. Micaiah Jones. It's over here with Savannah Reed. Reed, just a 10th grader. Again, both of these teams extremely young.
Very, very young in their own sense.
There's one where you just kind of kick it as you dribble a little bit. Hughes picks it up, wants to take it all the way. Her left-handed layup off the iron. Rebound, Johnson falling away at the end.
Yeah, that's a great rebound right there by Veda Johnson, putting it back in. But great, although she missed it, great fast break by Malia Hughes, and even better defense right there. But I believe that was Caden Thomas just rushing that shot by Malia Hughes.
Yep. 10 points for Veda Johnson. They work a little outside action. Flash Reed into the post. They try to get the ball down in the corner, and I have a feeling we're going to see a foul.
Yeah, that was a body foul right there.
Madison Hardeman, and again, another young player, her second foul. Third team foul of the half. Now, FACS would love to put some points on the board, and they're going to send Destiny Giles back in there. She comes in for Micaiah Jones.
And we also see Brianna Green getting subbed in, getting looked at by the trainer. She got a little shook up on that foul.
Yep.
Sandra Blank chips in for her.
2-3 zone employed this time. Emily Gills, 3 off front of the eye. Johnson rebound. Gets her shot kind of messed with a little bit. It was legal, but and she missed that one. It's flat arc. Rebound belongs to Camden Thomas, who takes it all the way but misses the shot. There's Malia Hughes, gets it knocked away, but picks it up, gets it over to Blankenship. Blankenship quickly to Gill. Caitlin Gill, that is. Running left-hander. Bounces around, falls off, and Destiny Giles has the rebound. They get it to Thomas. 46-16, 3:02 to go and counting in the third quarter of play. We're here at David B. Hunt Court. Long three-pointer, bank shot off the glass and iron. Hughes wants to go coast to coast. She goes left, gets stripped of it. And a good play by Camden Thomas, but she was outside. And Coach Dodson doing some great coaching, wanting her protect the ball with her body and bring it up, and that's when you get fouled or get your bucket or both.
Right. Yeah, that's a great. Dawson's a great teacher for this team. I'll tell you, this team would not be where it is right now without Dotson.
Well, I think he and Nick Beauregard, and when Brianna Hunt can, and a couple of other people, they work hard, and of course, Coach Dotson helps him. Missed shot by Johnson, rebound by Reed, and she's looking for a guard. She finds Camden Thomas, who tries to penetrate, kicks it back to Reed. Reed jump shot, and she's fouled that time. She'll get 2, and let's see, do they call it on Green or Johnson? Let's see if we can read the signals. Looks like Johnson. It's on Johnson. 2-2. That one was easy to read. Now, that's an item. That's her third foul. Second team foul of this half. At the line will be Savannah Reed. She's not been to the free throw line, has 4 points, shot it and got it. Looks like a very nice free throw shooter. Now we will travel to FACS later and we'll have that game live. This one a little short, form was nice, and I think the FACS team wants to call a timeout. Blake, thoughts up to this point?
I like the three-point shooting that's happened earlier in this game tonight. Great shooting night by the ladies. Even better rebounding and hustle. Emily Gill has had a great game all around. Malia Hughes, she's been silent offensively, but she's been a defensive facilitator. Veda Johnson, how could you not recognize her? She's a beast on the boards. Brianna Green also played great defense. Cassandra's shot well, and I'm going to go back to Emily Gill for a second. Earlier in the game, she's learned to shoot the three-pointer better. She doesn't tend to shoot those as often, but she's built up the courage too, and well, it's paid off.
Absolutely, you are right about that. And both teams, fans, don't need to be frustrated anytime. Here comes a full court press by the Lady Crusaders. Long pass to Gill. Gill, and now they come and want to make a trap on her. She feeds low. We didn't handle the ball, and Destiny Giles comes up with it. Stay behind your young people, fans and parents, and I can see improvement. Neither team has quit hustling tonight, no matter what the score is.
Nope.
Here's Giles on the wing with it. Wants to go into the low post. Reed gets a good reminder from the fans here to go straight up. It's a 7-11 stick up, and we get block at least number 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least number 8. Maybe 9, but at least number 8.
Is it 9? Okay.
Could be. I don't know. We will see after the game.
The only thing is I kept stats in college for years, and some people count the blocks on fouls. They are not blocks. And I will explain that rule to you. Far shot comes off. Giles rebound. Now that time it's a body foul.
That is a foul, not a block.
And that will not be a block shot.
No, not a block right there.
And unfortunately, if my stats are correct, that's 4 fouls. And I have a feeling Veda will be headed to the bench for a little while, because this is just 1:55 to go in the third quarter. Destiny Giles will be there for 2 shots. First one is good.
Caitlin Gill in the game for Veda Johnson.
Also coming back in for FACS is Micaiah Jones. Veda will take a well-deserved rest. She's had a good game, but 4 fouls. Coach wants to keep her in case there's a run. And somebody said 46-18 a run. I've seen things different than that. Saw a Liberty team come back from 29 down at halftime. Second one off the front of the iron, rebound. Good job by Cassandra Blankenship. It's got to be a reach-in foul, and I believe the officials, as most of the time, are right.
Yeah, most of the time are right there. I believe they're right from my angle. So
yeah. That will be the 5th team foul. Should be Destiny Giles' 2nd foul. Going against the 2-3 zone. Here's the cutter. We throw it a little bit behind. Hughes, almost an NBA 3. Her shot is off, and I believe it'll belong to FACS, as they say we had the impetus on knocking it out of bounds. 46-18, 1:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here comes Forrest with the basketball. Over on the wing to Jones. Jones shot short. Cassandra Blankenship had it, but this time Hardeman took it away. Now we'll call jump ball, possession arrow, Sacred Heart.
Now, Joe, quick question. What is our record again? It's been a while.
We're 4-3 going into this game.
This is the best start I've seen this Lady Knights team have since I've
turnover here. We get it back. That is a great play, and you're right. This is the best start I think we've ever had, isn't it? Except for when Brianna Hunt was here, and I'm not sure about all those starts.
Yeah, this Lady Knights basketball team has improved quite a bit since last year's team, I will say.
Nice footwork in recovering the ball by Forrest. Gets it to Hardeman. Wants to go inside, but there's a great steal. Brianna Green with great post defense. Wants to take it coast to coast, and she lays it up in the end. Green's having a big night. That's 13 for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's had a great shooting night and a great defensive night, too.
And here is Forrest, who is also one of their younger players. Forrest, just a 10th grader. Kendall Forrest gives it off. Knocked away. Emily Gill aggressive, but knocked it out of bounds. And we are back ready for inbounding on the sideline. A couple of substitutions. Looks like Hardeman's going to handle the inbound. They want Farmer on the floor. And 0-0. We'll have to check our roster for that. There's a pass. Had a little juice on it. It's thrown away. And I'll let you give the substitution.
0-0 is Abigail Fry. Do you not have that on your roster?
Not on mine. You got the best one. That's okay. No, you keep it. Sure. Keep it. I've got one. What grade is she in?
She's freshman.
Freshman. Okay, we've got a freshman, another freshman on the floor. Here is Cassandra Blankenship. Her shot no good, but sneaking in there was Caitlin Gill to get the rebound, gets her own shot. She'll be fouled from behind. And if I'm guessing right, and I am, that should be Hardman's 3rd foul, 16 foul, but we're going to shoot 2 anyway because Brianna Green with 13 points hasn't been at the free throw line. We'll shoot 2. First one up, and that is not Green. That is Caitlin Gill, and I should know better than that by now. Caitlin Gill hasn't been to the line.
Here's Reed in for Farmer right now.
Let's see the second one. Caitlin Gill has hustled all night. Second shot up. Nice soft touch. Gets in. She's got 4 on the night. It's 52-18 with 16.2 seconds left in the 3rd quarter play. Driving layup by Thomas, and she just went coast to coast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great drive right there.
5 seconds. At 4, we'll launch it at 3. It's up, no good. Rebound, and that will end the 3rd quarter. Sacred Heart 52, 20 points for FACS. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. And we are back for the fourth and final quarter play, 52-20. Blake, an outstanding effort so far.
Yeah, this is a great effort by both teams tonight. Neither team has quit, but Sacred Heart's effort has been outstanding, and, well, it showed on the scoreboard tonight. What else has been outstanding for Sacred Heart? Rebounding and three-point shooting, and shooting in general. Defense has also been lights out, too. So, yeah, great effort by Sacred Heart and FACS tonight.
And here we go with action. Hardeman's got it on the right wing, looking to skip it across. Fry down the corner. Thomas, and she hits well from the right corner, missed that one. Hardeman got the rebound. They kick it back out front to Camden Thomas, who will start the offense. Skip pass to Fry. Fry, a freshman, gives it to Thomas, and she's only a 10th grader, I believe. I'll look and make sure, but hey, there's Emily Gill, the senior, doing well. She may be the only senior on the floor right now.
No, she's the only senior on the roster.
Yeah. Well, but both right. I think their main senior is sick and not here today. This is Thomas with it. Kick out to Hardeman. To Fry. Fry looking, gets it down in the corner, and we'll pick up. There is a new player in. There's Cassandra Blankenship for us. Be a jump ball, and the arrow says it belongs to Sacred Heart. That is Conklin in the game for them. At number 2, check me and make sure that Conklin's going to the bench. About the time we were going to introduce Courtney Conklin, she's an 8th grader.
Yes, number 2. Yeah, she's an 8th grader.
And let's see who's out there for FACS. They're in a 2-3 zone. Make it look like they've got Jones, Giles, Thomas on the baseline, Forrest, and we'll check out front the other number. This is Emily Gill on the low post. Beta shoots. She's fouled, and that time the foul is by Farmer, number 23. It will drive it to, and that's Zakura Farmer. She's an 11th grader. That makes her the oldest person on the floor for FACS. Shot it, got it by Veda Johnson. Shooting 2 here.
Quick update to our fans. It's 54-20, 6:50 to go left in the game.
It's at 12 points for Veda. As we look at our book, we run a high post, or actually they run and come out of it. There's the drive, and they got us for what, a reach foul?
I believe so. I saw a handout.
And that looks like that's going to go on Brianna Green. I've got her with 3 now. 6:40 to go in this contest. Sacred Heart leading 54-20. It'll be baseline inbounds. Only the 4th team foul out front to Kendall Forrest. Forrest guarded by Blankenship. She'll dribble to her right. They loop Farmer up to the point. She gets it to Thomas on the left wing. Thomas looks, wants to skip it across to Farmer. And the shot no good by Forrest. And I will point you something out to watch in a minute, and I want you to help me watch it, Blake. Here's the pass out to Blankenship. NBA 3 off the back of the iron. Rebound, Destiny Giles. When Farmer goes to fake a shot and stuff, see if she walks and leaves the floor. And it's very hard to catch, but up here we have a good vantage point on that. Skip to Farmer. Thomas wants to drive the baseline. Thomas gets the baseline and misses, comes off to Green. Green quickly to Emily Gill. Gill wisely passes it back, but we had a little indecision there. NBA 3, Hughes. Johnson rebounds, but I think she walked on the boardwalk.
Yeah, she walked a little bit. Obviously got caught with that momentum. Was cutting to the basket really good and just couldn't slow herself down.
Well, I can tell you right now, I could read Coach Dotson's lip. Ladies, let's slow it down, get back under control. We were a little out of control for about 2 trips at the 5:35 mark. 4th quarter action. Blake Biggs, Coach Joe Holloway, Will Mingledorf doing the yeoman's camera work now. Here's Thomas, shot off the iron. Gets by Gill. Farmer, that time everything was fine, but when she fakes, I think I was right. Here comes Green. It didn't happen then. Green's shot didn't make the magic square. Here's Johnson. Johnson in the bucket. I mean, that was like the rifleman.
Yeah, she. That was a interesting looking shot right there. She sort of moved the shot past her defender and just switched it right there.
Yeah, unofficially I got her with 14. And unofficially with 9 blocks. Into the high post, Destiny Giles looking. There's an exchange down there coming as far as Giles wants to go the hole, finds Farmer, and a great play right there. That was a nice pass.
Yeah, that was a nice read by, was that Giles right there?
Giles made the pass, Farmer scored the bucket. 56-22, 4:31, 3 points up. Yes, 3 points down. That young lady's name is Brianna Green. She has 16 on the night, and I believe she has 4 threes now.
Brianna B3 Green, well-earned nickname for you.
Yep, I'm gonna have to do that. Well, she had 4 over at TCA the other night.
I believe so.
Inbounds pass. And that time Giles won the post position but didn't catch the basketball. Hughes goes coast to coast and left it a little short. Now they have it. Here's Thomas on the run out, trying to force the issue, running one-hander, soft shot, bounces around, rebound, and here's Hughes again with the rebound. She full of energy.
Yep.
Stops, pops from about 16 off the front of the iron. Johnson with a rebound, left it a little short, go up strong, and they say jump ball. Now, one of the things, and we can't be visual up here, but I'd like to see when Veda gets it for her to chin it like this with those elbows out. You don't have to foul somebody like that. She's learning. She's a freshman, well ahead of what she should be as a freshman. It'll be a jump ball. It belongs to the Crusaders, or Lady Crusaders, I guess would be much nicer way of saying it, of FACS. First Assembly Christian, also a very good academic institution, just like Sacred Heart. And we're looking at our defense, and let's see, it looks like we've gone 2-3 zone. We will flex out on the corner some, and it is. And they're moving the ball around the perimeter, and they flash, hitting the high post. This is Farmer. Her shot banks off of there. Hughes on the run out at 59-22. Her shot, nice shot. Shooter's touch. Malia Hughes with her 11th point.
Hey, banked in United States steel.
Absolutely. It touched a lot of steel, didn't it, Blake?
It touched a whole lot of steel. I haven't heard that from you in a while.
Here's Thomas. She wanted the 3, now starts the drive. Cut off by Gill into the low post. Hook shot. Left a little short over Veda. Fight for the ball. Thomas will win that one. Running one-hander off the iron. Veda clears it. Gets it to Hughes. Hughes looks ahead. She wants Emily Gill. That one twisted Emily a little bit. That's tough, in football when they throw a pass behind you. It's tough to turn around. Will knows about that football stuff being tough when you have to twist a little bit to catch it. Basketball can be equally as bad.
Yeah, that was a great pass. I like the idea, but that was just tough right there.
1:49 left and counting in this contest. FACS goes against the 2-3 zone. Skip pass to Farmer. That time she didn't do the little bounce I was talking about. Rebound Hughes on the miss. 1:30 and counting. To Blankenship. Green wants one more. Green gets one more. 5 threes for Brianna Green. And she has 10 just in this half to go along with 9 out of the first half. Yeah, 19-point effort.
The net's still smoking hot.
It is.
Might as well get the fire department. It's on fire right now.
Now, if she was on ESPN, they would do like they do with one of their announcers. They'd be calling her Greenie. But she is Brianna 3 Green, right?
Yeah, B3 Green.
B3 Green
is what they call her.
Yes. Okay. Ball on the baseline to be inbounded. 46 seconds. And counting, we have a running clock at 64-22. Quickly into the forecourt. NBA 3. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
B3, well deserved.
That's 9 just in this quarter. I believe that's 22 unofficially. We'll check that. I'm using my college scorebook. Makes it a little harder to add. When I use it, well, the people that listened to the game the other night know I can add better in the other book. And here's a tie-up. The clock continues to run, though, on this. Down to 14. Whoever gets it will have one more shot at it if they will hustle. Now it's down to 8 seconds. And you got to inbound quickly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The shot thrown at the basket. That is the end of this contest. 67-22. is your final score. And we will be taking a timeout here in just a moment. A little different. We're streaming. It'll be on YouTube. We're not streaming tonight, but it'll be on YouTube in high def, and we'll be back with the live streams for next Tuesday and next Friday night's games. We'll give you the individual scoring, but again, the happy final, Blake, and 67-22. Quick thought before we go to halftime.
Well, what a shooting night from Brianna Green. What a rebounding night and defensive night from Veda Johnson. Kudos to them. I would say Veda Johnson is my player of the game, though, but I think we can share it between Brianna Green and her. Malia Hughes, she didn't shoot as well tonight, but still scored, and she did everything she needed to do on defense. And Caitlin Gill. Obviously had a very good game defensively, and Emily Gill, she was sort of facilitator this game. A lot of times she slowed down the offense when they didn't need to be hurried to anything. She played great defensively, a lot of hustles, a lot of second chance rebounds, and great game by the Lady Knights right now.
And again, 67-22, the happy final. We're going to go away, and we will come back with maybe a couple of minutes of halftime, and we will shut the camera down, but don't go away. It'll be posted on YouTube. We'll be back after this timeout. And welcome back for the exciting boys contest tonight between FACS and our Knights. And FACS comes into this contest undefeated.
Really?
Oh, they've got a high-powered offensive team.
Oh, my bad.
And,
my bad.
Yeah, and led by Ubunwe. Did I say it right? Now, Blake is the expert on his pronunciation.
Ubunwe. I asked Coach right there.
Daniel Ubunwe, they've listed him at 6'7". Some rosters list him as small as 6'5". I'll buy the 6'7" myself. Mm-hmm. They've got a really good team. For example, we know that Tipton Rosemark has a very good basketball team in men's. They beat Tipton Rosemark the other night, 67-52.
Oh, my.
And Kobe Wilkes scored 14 in that one. Josh Ward 9, Corey Savage 10, T.J. Thomas 8, Josh Mason 2, and Ubunwe 24 big ones. He's noted for taking over the fourth quarter.
Really?
Last year at Jackson Christian School, he did absolutely nothing. And I mean, he only had like a couple of rebounds, about 4 points. He took the fourth quarter over. He's known for taking fourth quarters over, and he can dominate a ball game in the fourth quarter. So he's a young man to watch, but that's all right. We've got several young men to watch, too. Trey Trull comes off the bench, great rebounding, scored points. Kendrick Beard, he took over the fourth quarter until he didn't have to take it over anymore, and we brought our subs in. He had a great night, but he wasn't the only one. We got minutes from Jake Cale. Matter of fact, on our team, we just had a great effort.
Also, Javion Greer is another.
Oh, yeah. Well, what about Brother Chavis?
Brother Chavis.
Yes,
Brother
I will
Chavis.
call him Brother Chavis.
And
Malachi Chavis.
And Dalton McIntyre, don't forget the baseball
Yeah,
guy.
oh, Dalton got us off start. What was he? Had our first 10 points? Or 10 of the,
I think
yeah.
Malachi had the other point.
It was a great effort. And, of course, now the girls' game, they go to 5-3 on the year. And with a little later, we'll give some totals for them. And, again, this is only on YouTube tonight. And hopefully people will forgive us. We got one more YouTube game tomorrow, 2 o'clock start. It will not be live, but you can see it archived. And we see our good friend and great scorer from outside, Jasmine Blankenship. Hurts me to see her in that walking cast.
Yeah. Even though we won big, we really missed her today. I feel like the three-point percentage could have been pumped up a little more.
And we missed her the other night at TCA, but it's a men's competition. We've got to keep them off the board. They are quick. They are big. But you know what? Our Knights have beaten Haywood County this year, and Haywood County is a perennial threat to go to the state tournament in Division I.
Yeah, we've faced several opponents that have held their own, like Madison, Arlington. We played Madison twice, so that's 2 losses. But this Sacred Heart team, it can surprise a few teams.
And they are starting Kobe Wilkes, a 6-foot guard. And number 3, TJ Thomas, he's a 6'2 guard. Number 4 is Josh Ward, he is a 6'2 guard. And Daniel Bunway is I've only got 4 starters marked here, and we'll have to pick up the other starter. We cannot get the mic to cooperate with us but this is number 2, Trey Truill, back in the starting lineup. Kendrick Beard, will start tonight also, as you see our young men come out. Javion Greer wearing number 11, the Road Runner.
The Road Runner.
Jake Kale, the muscle man, is in there tonight. And 22, the baseball gunner, but what a basketball player. Dalton McIntyre, no kin to the WWE wrestling champion. I forgot his first name, McIntyre, but it's a great name to have. And that's our starting lineup. Let's see if we can pick up the other starter. We were going to run them through here. Looks like number 11, Corey Savage, will be the other starter. And Blake Biggs, my color man, Coach Joe Holloway, Will Migadorf, one of the greatest camera people in the world. We may get him a job with CBS. You can use that roster, and I will use this one if I get to it quick enough. And, folks, a little bit of handicap tonight. Blake did a great job. I just assisted in trying to put some stuff up here, and it was a lot of hard work by him. And a slight size disadvantage for Beard, and they control the tip. They being FACS, First Assembly Christian Crusaders. We open up in player-to-player or man-to-man defense. They run 4 out, 1 under, sometimes some 5-man motion, but they also dribble drive quite a bit. They want to feed Mbumwe. He kicks it off over in the corner. They wanted the 3, and that would have been an NBA 3 by Corey Savage. And they're not shy about shooting it now. They can lob it up. Mbumwe now out on the perimeter. Jake Kale will try to muscle him tonight because he's giving away a lot of height.
Oh, yeah, a lot of height Mbumwe has.
There's your dribble drive, but they just loop it and kick it around the horn. 16-footer up, bounces off the iron, and Mbumwe above. Everybody leaves it short, fights for the rebound, and that is number 4, Josh Ward, getting the tip in. And they'll pick up sometimes about 3/4 court. You'll see some great pressure defense here. They run and jump on occasion. Here's Truill running one-hander, no good. They get the rebound. That was Wilkes with the rebound, and quickly to Mbumwe. Out front to Wilkes. Back to Mbumwe. That's Savage, and that's so quick you get away with those things. We had the rebound. It got knocked away from us. They get it back. 3 points up and 3 down for TJ Thomas, who is a great 3-point shooter. And they're going to pick up full court, Blake.
Yeah, I like this approach from FACS right now. Take no prisoners approach. Trying to stop Sacred Heart early, trying to clamp down, put the just grab them by the throat and just don't let them breathe. I like this clamoring defense right now.
Yeah, we want to make them slow. We don't want to let them play at their fast pace. Beard will inbound. That's the first team foul. That foul is on Josh Ward. You see if we run a stack and then break out of it. Here's Javion Greer, the 3 by Dalton McIntyre, a little off, skying up there. The little man Greer gets the rebound. He asked for the screen, but then turned reverse kick out. Truill's 3 up, not necessarily his shot. And now they're running. This is what you don't want to let them do, is to get the running. Oh, they let Mbumwe get away with the push-off. He cleaned out. They're going to call Trey for a foul, but Mbumwe, did you see the arm extended, pushing our man under the goal? We will call it honest and straight, but I've also officiated too. And 2 shots for Mbumwe. Truill with his first foul, first team foul. Shot it, got it. And this young man, there are a lot of schools would love to have him. We're going to take a timeout. Your thoughts on this contest early at the 5:54 mark?
I really like the offense FAC, or should I say FACS, is running right now. They're just running down the court, having a run and gun approach, sort of like something Sacred Heart does. And I like how they're using the height disadvantage. Sacred Heart will figure out. They'll try and get some threes open. I also like this defensive FACS too, real smothering. They don't want Sacred Heart to get off to an early start.
No, you don't. That's one of those things that you must keep it under control. And let's see if I can. Second shot for Mbumwe. Off the iron. Rebound, Trey Truell. So he goes 1 for 2. It's a 6-0 lead at the 5:52 mark. Spinning was McIntyre. Gets it back out to Greer. This is a very active defense, and Mbumwe kind of plays like a center fielder. McIntyre shot short, and I think they're going to get Jake Kale for a foul.
I believe that's a push on Kale right there on 1-4.
Be our second team foul, first foul on Kale. Round the horn into the corner, that was Savage. Trying to go to Mbumwe, and we were able to muscle him off of the block, but now he can go outside and play too. He's not limited to just post play. Splitting it, and they get a back door, and they missed it because got caught trying. I'll tell you, he was trying to decide whether he was going to try to wrap around dunk or lay it up on the reverse layup. McIntyre got the dribble handoff. Now we get Trey Truell. Didn't want that shot. That's good. He's a 15-foot in. That nice left-handed hook by Trey Truell.
Yeah, that's also a great adjustment by FACS. They're starting to play more out on the perimeter. They gave Dalton McIntyre a few open shots, and now they're just trying to trap him on the perimeter. But good job by Trey Truell charging.
Missed shot by the big man, and here's what you do. If you ever sit down with it, don't pick it up. Javion Greer kept dribbling, and you can get up if you never stop dribbling, but you can't start dribbling and then get up. They will call you for travel every time, whether it is or isn't. KB. Oh, man, the frozen rope in the basket. Kenny Beard.
Kendrick Beard floated in the air for that one.
Around the horn, that is Wilkes with it to Savage. Out. Here's Mbumwe driving, kicks to Savage. Savage three. Yes, they say it is a three. Corey Savage, his first points of the night. It's a 9-4 game. Driving all the way, taking it into the land of the Giants is Javion Greer.
Javion Greer, what a great player right there. One of our best defensive players and one of our best offensive players too.
Block shot. Dalton McIntyre. Javion Greer quickly to Beard. Beard wants the three. Three up. It's off the iron and glass. Tipped around. Truell controlled it. Wants to get his shot up, but kicks it out wisely. Dalton Greer goes up. He's fouled. He'll shoot two. Corey Savage with the foul.
Yeah, that's a nice little pump fake pass to the right there by McIntyre. Then drive in and gets who'd they call the foul on again?
I believe on Corey Savage. Should have been on
Savage
1-1.
right there. That's the key for Sacred Heart to win this game. Drive in the post and draw a bunch of fouls and hit the free throws.
Got to get them in foul trouble. The first one, you know, it didn't even touch the string on that one. Shot it, got it. Dalton McIntyre. Going to play a little college baseball after this year.
Oh, yeah.
No, he'll play a lot of college baseball. Let me correct myself.
Maybe some pro.
Outstanding athlete. Yes, he is. And a pretty good basketball player. But baseball supposedly is his best sport. That one kind of rolled around, didn't want to stay there. It's 9-7. With the basketball, Wilkes gets it off to Thomas. Thomas over, and I'll have to change my roster a little bit. I know that young man from last year. Here's Mbumwe. Shot up, and they say a three by Josh Ward. He's got 5. Here's driving is Beard. Oh, look at that. What a KB. Kendrick Beard, smooth as silk, better than milk on that shot. 12-9.
Yeah, that was a great pump fake by Beard, just faking out the defense right there and getting the bucket.
And the roster they gave us does not have a 23. Shoots left-handed, and we'll just have to call him the mystery man. Because I'm looking at the official one that they sent us. Oh, is he on this one?
23?
No, there's no 23 on there. We missed the shot, they get it, and we cannot let them run. Oh, charge, get the credit card. That might be a MasterCard and a Visa credit card charge then. And that is the first foul on Daniel and Boonway. And looks like a timeout here. Score is 12-9. Sacred Heart is trailing by 3, and we'll tell you again, this game is being streamed on YouTube, or actually it is going to be archived on YouTube. It'll be later tonight. You don't have the shot of the clock like we usually have, so it's 2:09 to go in the first quarter, 12-9. Blake, your thoughts?
Sacred Heart's really adjusted well to this FACS defense that they run. They've been driving in a lot more, drawing a few fouls, and I think that's their key to win the game. Now for FACS, I would try and trap Sacred Heart out on the perimeter. I feel like if they start forcing shots, then their Sacred Heart's efficiency is going to go down, and obviously their points will go down and put them in a hole.
You're absolutely correct. 2:09 to go. It will belong to Sacred Heart. There'll be token pressure. Now they back it off. They'll pick up at the half line. And this will be a good matchup here. Beard against Ward. Dribble handoff to McIntyre. The kick. Truell's 3. And he got his elbow in and it went down. If he shoots them like that, you'll let him shoot them all night.
Yeah.
12 all.
Yeah, Trey Truell's really worked on that three-point game right there. And there's a turnover by FACS. I believe that was a, what's it called?
It was a push-off foul.
Push-off?
They got him with pushing off. Second foul on Josh Ward. That'll be the 4th team foul. And that's an item because Josh Ward, one of their very good players, he's out of the game now. Let's pick up who has come in for him. See Wilkes on the floor. Savage is back out there. That's who came in. Beard's 3 up. Drops in.
Good.
It teased everybody in the house. 7 points for Kitty Beard. We've got our first lead at 15-12. Almost a carry. Dribbling with Savage. He kicks it out to T.J. Thomas. The dribble penetration to Boonway. He wants that 3, but he's going to drive now. The big man step back jumper off the back of the iron. And let's see if it goes off of FACS. I know the young man pleaded his case, 23, who was not on the roster that we were emailed, but trust me, the official had the best sight of any of us.
That was also, after this bucket, I'd like to say that was a great effort by Jake Hale. And this is a great effort by Javion Greer, too.
Javion Greer, the foul on Wilkes. Javion Greer gets his 4th point, and we'll try for the present-day term of and one or the old-fashioned three-point play. Shot it, got it.
Money.
And our biggest lead now at 18-12. Of course, we've only had the lead at 15-12. We were behind till we tied at 12. We've got a 6-point lead, 56 seconds and counting in the first quarter of play. Steele going coast to coast is Greer. He'll be fouled by the unknown player, 23.
Hey, Coach, I'll be sure to get his number from one of the few FAC people here.
Okay. Great job, and the little man himself, the road runner, because he can flat fly. Javion Greer, I'd love to run him in a couple of track meets and be his coach. He could fly. Ready for his first one, shot it, and it hit the back of the iron a little bit, kicked out. Greer now 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Eyes it, tries it, and buys this one. 2 for 3 from the free throw line, and we lead at 19-12. 7-point lead with 41 seconds in the first quarter. Over to Savage, who can shoot from there, but he has it above his head. He wasn't going to shoot that one. Wilkes has it, wants to drive, gives to Savage. Savage is going to take it. They found him Boonway, and he flushes it, whatever you want to say, dunks it for just his third point, 23 seconds. A lot of chatter here in the gymnasium. Dunk always inspires me. Here's America's play. We didn't shut the gates on it. You have to get a little closer on America's play. We run a second of it. Beard off balance, may have gotten bumped. 1 second left. No shot, no shot. I don't think he got it off. They said he did. I don't think he did. But you know what's good? We're up 19-14. That is what is important. 19-14 at the end of one quarter play. Okay, Blake, any change in your thoughts now?
Sacred Heart has made a really good adjustment. They've drove in the paint a lot. Like I said, I might have predicted the game a little bit, just my basketball knowledge. No, I'm just kidding. They've drove in the paint really well, and they've drawn a lot of fouls. Free throw shooting has translated pretty well. And FACS right now, they need to try and keep Sacred Heart out of the paint, drive them to the perimeter, and get them stuck out there. But if I'm Sacred Heart right now, I just keep doing what I'm doing. Maybe throwing a few screens, try to throw them off so they don't know what we're doing the exact same thing we did in the first quarter. But it's looking good right now for Beauregard and company.
Absolutely, and I did get the answer to my question I kept asking about Austin Vaux. He is one of my favorite players, Justin Vaugh's son, that played at Northside and played for me over at Parkway Middle School, and then I went back to coach the girls at Northside in a rebuilding effort. And that's a girls' game.
Oh, that's the girls' right? Oh, my bad, Coach.
That's okay. High screen for Greer, dribble handoff to McIntyre. He hands off. Troy wants to take it to the hole. He got stripped of the basketball, and Boonway picked it up, gets it quickly into the forecourt to Thomas. And now that we play good defense, and Boonway has to back it out. Troy wisely now backs off because you don't want to guard him for 40 feet. Let him shoot all the 40-footers he wants. Now here's where Mbumwe's really dangerous. Spinning and going to the hole. And he's up above, and he gets his 2. He is tough to handle down there. Has 5, and they draw within 3.
Yeah, Boonway's real hard to handle. That's, like you said, that's part of his game. But I like the fact that Sacred Heart doubled him right there. Good bucket by number 25.
Now, the coach is going to get a bench warning. They can do this, and first of all, if he may have been outside, you see the restraining line. Now you can walk up and down in there, and now we're playing in. Chuck trying to be nice and explain it to him. Here's the shot up, no good by K. Beer, and Boonway comes back to get the rebound. And there should be a charge. That should be, and it is.
That's Trey Troll.
Did you see the credit card then?
Even though there's limited attendance due to COVID-19 protocols, this place is electric right now.
And if I saw the signal right, and I may not have because of the angle, that could be Ward's 3rd foul. That is an item. He is a hot shooting starter for them. 19-16, 6:53 in the second quarter. Javian Greer tries the Euro step. Troll goes up and could have easily picked up an and one then, but great basket.
Yeah, Sacred Heart just playing into their game plan right now. I really like it. They've got a few players in foul trouble.
Troll's 7th point. Good man-to-man defense employed. Illegal screen. You can't move on the screen. That one is on Mbunwe, and you got 2 fouls quickly. It is 17 fouls, and I'm trying to be very objective. I feel for the young coach over there of FACS. There's nothing illegal happening. Officiating styles are different in every region of this state. I always dreaded taking trips into certain regions, but not because it was because my kids have to adjust to how the game's called. Missed shot on the jump hook, rebound. That is Corey Savage. And Brulway wants the three, started to crank it up, and he heads to the goal. Now they want to feed him, and Trey Truell fronted him, and that's good. You half moon over, we got to give help lob, or help if there's a lob. They get the rebound, goes in the corner. Now they'll dribble penetrate, and they spotted the open man. And that's what you must keep down is the dunks, because it incites your team and inspires their crowd.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to do right now for Sacred Heart.
Dalton McIntyre, three, just a little off the iron, rebound, and we're letting them run. We got to slow them back down. Thomas is going to take it all the way and lay it up for his 5th point, and they are back FACS to within 1. Now, we screen down, curl, and pop around, try to feed in Truell in the post, going after Mbunwe. He tries his jump hook. Will it fall in? No, but coming in is Xander Taylor back from the sick list. He gets his shot blocked, and but it's just good to see him on the floor.
Yeah, it's great to see him. He had a little ankle twist, but he's back now, and, well, as you can see by that rebound, he's better than ever.
He'll have to play his way back into shape a little bit, but maybe he can hit some of those patented three-pointers of Xander Taylor. McIntyre about 35 feet away, back to the wing. Greer wants to feed in the post. Truell's had some success, and he goes up. That could be a call to walk. The only reason they didn't call a foul is the hand and the ball are all part of the same, and don't get excited now. It's one of those things. We're still ahead by 1 at 4:44 to go. High screen. They're going to let us get in too deep. It's banked, but left short. We'll get the rebound. Xander Taylor has it, looking for someone to throw it to. He was trying to advance it to possibly an open teammate for a layup, but now gives it to Greer. Greer wants to go. Stops. That's all body. Just because you block the shot doesn't mean it's a foul.
Yeah, and Javion Greer grabbing that eye right now. He got poked.
Let's see if you can see the signal. Did he say 1-5? I don't think there is a 1-5. It's got to be on number 1 then. Number 1, that's Wilkes with 2. And Greer should be at the line for 2 shots. Greer is 2 for 3 from the free throw line, has 6 points. Jake Cale back into the lineup. Greer's first shot off the back of the iron. Well, I guess they called it on the floor. So it was a 1-and-1. We'll take one of those. We don't want him to get miscredited with 21-20. Savage gives it out. And that time Dalton fouled in. Wasn't bad defense, though, Blake.
No, not bad defense
pretty good
at all. I think he just wanted to clamp up on his man right there.
Okay, they screen down and go in the backcourt, which is one of the safer things to do. Beard has picked up Savage. Beard got a kick. Now, my coach in college, you kick 10 balls in a game like that, and he'd buy you a Coke and a hamburger. Well, we played a lot of 1-3-1 zone. In the 1-3-1, you have to stop passes any way you can. Now this gets through Savage, but he'll retrieve it. But look at Greer break down. He'll run with him. Watch Greer. He'll catch him. Now we switch. Now we got to stop the driver. They kick out around the horn. Savage from the top of the circle. 3 up, 3 down. Corey Savage with his 6-point. They take the lead back at 23-21.
FACS has done a good job of taking Sacred Heart off their feet right now.
Running one-hander by Beard. Rebound Jake Cale. That one's a good clean block. 23-21. It'll belong to Sacred Heart. It'll be on the baseline, closer to the sideline, but it will be on the baseline. Beard to trigger man. We run what I call the loose line and break out of it. Cale gets it. Out to Greer. Greer will look his teammates over and see what we can do with it. To KB on the handoff. He wants to drive. Dribble, penetrate, kick. There's got to be a foul right in there.
Yeah, that's a great drive by KB, though. Really playing into Sacred Heart's game plan. They've lacked starting the second quarter of doing that, but they're starting to get back in the groove a little bit.
Now this, I'm sure of Kendrick Beard will get 2 shots because that was the 10th foul of the half. That's the double bonus. First one bounces, rolls around a little steal there, and it's good. 23-22. This one could tie it up for the second time. It's up, comes off the rim, and Boonway has it, but he gives it off to T.J. Thomas. Double high screen. Thomas didn't get anything working out of it. Now we'll have some more cutters, and Boonway in the high post. Left-hander goes left, and Boonway steps out. Kale is right, not to chase him down in there. Good stop, but a kick out to Savage. Good three-point shooter. He missed. They do play above the rim, Blake.
Yeah, they do. They play well above the rim.
And they move that ball around. Here's in Boonway. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Pull out the credit card, Master Visa.
and now, I don't want to be tacky, and I have coached all over this state because of tournaments. I've only really coached in 2 areas or 3 in the state, spent 30 years here. But when you go to Memphis, it's a little more physical style, and folks, but that's a charge even in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Right, yeah, that was a great play right there by Jake Kale. Getting the charge trait from his brother.
There's the blind trap, and now we come up from behind and reaching back, usually called a foul. They still hold a 1-point lead. It's 4 team fouls on us. And I believe that one was on Taylor, but don't hold a gun on me to it. Now, if I'm right, I've got Daniel and Boonway with 3 fouls. That's an item, but he's going to stay there. And the big man, all he's got to do is hold his hands up. We must take a couple of shots at driving on him. Nice play, that lope dribble, nice free throw, or nice, not really a free throw, it's from the free throw line. And 4 points for T.J. Thomas in this quarter, 7 in the contest. And they've increased their lead back to 3. Here goes Greer. Greer spins, got close to walking, may have. Taylor's tied up, stripped of the basketball, fought for, picked up, and they'll probably get Taylor for a foul on the dive then.
Yeah, Taylor just saw the loose ball on the ground. It got knocked away from Kale, and just great physical effort right there by Taylor.
Now, if I'm correct, due to not being able to see the signal sometimes, Taylor's second, team 5th, FACS in the double bonus, and we're going to put a little heat on them. Not a bad idea. Even if they throw it to Mboonwe, you make him work. The more he has to work, hopefully you get him tired. He gets a high screen. We switch. Well, now we're leaving a man open on our rotation. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Dalton McIntyre. Rogers shot that one. He's into the game for FACS. Here's Greer on the dribble drive. Bounces it back out. He'll hit Kendrick Beard. Now there's 5 out, nobody under 16-footer off the iron. They rebound, and on the run out is Wilkes. Wilkes can motor, too. He may have gotten away with Jake Kale. After the great interception, they say that his foot was on the line by millimicron. It might have been a little more than that, but still was a great effort.
From my angle, it looked like he was in, but I'm not going to question the rest.
Well, again, we're at an angle and percent. He's the only one really, plus the 2 people on the end of our bench that knows. 1:30 and counting in the second quarter of this exciting boys contest. The girls won big in their contest. We jump, but we leave in Boonway, and nobody picked him up. This kid can shoot it from 15. We left it short, but we didn't block him out, and he got his own rebound. They want to go around the horn. We've got to rotate and pick up. Nicely done. They got Javion Greer. Now they change and get Truel on him. A slight mismatch for a second in there. Well, might have walked.
Might have walked.
May have not walked. It was, yes. Yes, turnover.
Great call right there.
1:01 left. 1 minute, 1 second. 61 seconds if you prefer that in the first half of play. We're down 3 and have the basketball.
22-25.
Goes into Javion Greer. We'll go 4 out, 1 under. Kale actually working the baseline slightly off the lane. Jake more of a forward type than a post. Here's Greer, wants to go. He's in no man's land. The little man has to get out of there. Gets it to Beard. He wound up with Mboonwe. Mboonwe's got it. If Trey Truel had a left hook, he'd be in business. Here's McIntyre. McIntyre had the right idea, but it looked like a baseball going there.
Yeah, a little fastball right there from McIntyre.
Yeah.
I like the idea though. Just a little quick on that pass right
This
there.
little Rogers inbound, and he'll get it to number 3. That is T.J. Thomas, who is quicker than a hiccup. He picks it up, but they've got a release because he just got to lob it up in the air to Mbunwe. They should hold it for the last shot. Let's see if they start there. If we go to sleep, they'll take the basket at any time. 13 seconds. Now, this is where you normally start your offense, between 10 to 13 seconds. Depends on the speed of your team. 6 seconds, and Mbunwe is going to probably take the last shot. He goes up. He leaves it short. It's rebounded. It goes up. It falls off the rim. No good. What an exciting game at the end of one half of play. 25 for FACS. 22 for our Knights of Sacred Heart. We're going to take a short timeout. Don't go away. Don't think that we've cut it off and that's the end of the game on the YouTube replay here of it. We will be back after we shut down for a couple of minutes on Worthy Road Studios and Sacred Heart Basketball Network. And we are back at halftime, and I get to have a lovely guest that has so many brains it makes me look like I got a 0 IQ right here. The head of school here, the principal, Dr. Ann Cale, who is such a wonderful person. But let's talk about Sacred Heart. What a great school. What a learning opportunity. What's happening here in the second semester?
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to get to that because that's very, very important. But that scoreboard.
Oh, yeah. We're going to. That was my last question.
They just pulled ahead of us in these last minutes. But anyways, great job, Knights. Great defense.
Very good.
So second semester for us, we're still in person every day, full time. Because we are a small school, we're able to social distance our students. They have to wear their masks every day. We're able to keep them in pods, sanitize everything. We eat outside, weather permitting. So we've been very, very fortunate with the process that we have. The students are bought into it because they would rather be here and be here in person. So we have not had to shut down school due to the coronavirus. When a student misses, all the teacher has to do is with the flip of a switch, they immediately go virtual in their live classroom, so the student never misses a beat at home if they're quarantined, and then the students that are here, safe and sound and healthy, never miss a beat either. So it's been so seamless. My teachers, great job, Sacred Heart teachers. They have worked so hard. I mean, they're working double time, but it's working.
And the learning never stops here.
No.
And we give accurate homework, and
yes.
We don't overload, but we make you work.
We do. We're going to stretch you just like the coaches do in sports. We're going to stretch you to your limit. This teachers met yesterday. They've got the senior thesis project ready to roll out for the seniors. So nothing stops. We want to keep pushing them that high level because they're still going to college next year. That's not going to change even with the virus. So we want them to be prepared.
I had a good question the other day. When can I come and visit Sacred Heart for my child? Somebody stopped me. I was going to Brooksy's Barn. I'll give them a little plug. I was going to Brooksy's Barn, and they said, when can we visit?
Yes. Call us. Because of the quarantine, we're not as open door as we would like to be. We're just come, stop by. We can't do that as much anymore, so just call us, send us an email. You can call the school office. Suzanne Boyd, our admissions director, or myself will return your phone call. You can get online and email us, and we do have students that do come in and shadow or come in and tour, so but just it can't be a drop-in anymore right now with the coronavirus.
And if you'll get me questions, because Dr. Cale is so kind to come on with us, and she'll answer your questions. We'll do it right here, and then everybody will know, because normally these broadcasts are streamed in high def thanks to the great internet that we've got now.
Yes, we have to give a big shout out to Dr. Keith Taylor and all of his great work and gift for that. So we are very thankful for that.
And when we can't stream the games, this one will be archived. You'll be seeing it in high def on Worthy Road Studios. Yes. But we're going to have more with Dr. Cale, with John Barlow. We may get some teachers up here from time to time. And now, let's go back to that game for a second. 25-22. We carried the lead. We took it, and the game has been tied once. They jumped on us, but we came fighting back with that Knight spirit.
That's just it, and that is it goes across the boards, whether it's in the classroom, it's in theater, or here on the courts or on the fields. That night spirit. What we like to say is we're all heart, all in. And these guys, the ladies, set the tone at the beginning, but these guys came out. They could have been intimidated, they could have been scared and backed off, but they didn't. They've been hanging in there, and they are fighting for everything, and they're making this team earn inch by inch everything that they're getting.
Yes, Brianna Green, 6 3-pointers.
Isn't that amazing? She was on fire tonight.
9
She
blocks
made
by
a-
Veda Johnson.
Yes, that girl
And
is
she's a
going to be
freshman.
unstoppable. She's a freshman. She's a freshman. Malachi, who's come in this game, is a freshman too. Number 4 out there. and
Well, you
he's
know,
doing
Malachi had a
phenomenal.
great game over at TCA the other
Yeah,
night.
he was our leading scorer in that
Yes.
game. Yes,
I was very proud of him.
We want to
Uh,
give a shout out too, really quick, to Dynamics. Jackson over there, he comes and takes care of all of our athletes for all of our games, and is in there rapping.
Well,
and
he got
singing.
Malia Hughes back on the
He
floor
got
a
her
while
back
ago.
on the floor, that's
And she
right,
didn't limp
that's
any
right.
either.
So we want to say special thank you to them as well.
Oh, we are glad to have them, as
And
Victory
you guys,
Honda
too.
also.
Yes, and Victory Honda, thank you so much. We couldn't have the wonderful Joe Holloway
No,
and
we-
Paul doing this without your support. So thank you to Victory Honda as well.
Paul and I've got 2 of the finest young men work. Will Mingledorf and of course Blake.
I would
Blake
put
Big.
them
Wouldn't swap
toe-to-toe
them
with
for
anybody but you, Joe. But
Oh.
yeah, I keep saying, guys, you are creating your portfolios. This is what you were meant to do. You need to be doing this at the college level and beyond.
Now, let me give you a reason,
all
and
did
I'm going to
well.
probably do this again to her, but let me give you a reason. You always want to listen to this broadcast. First of all, because of the great student athletes we've got here. Secondly, to find out about this school. But I worked with your dad
Yes.
in school.
Yes.
Tom Ladd's one of the most wonderful human beings
And he-
I know.
Fantastic. So big shout out to my dad. He actually retired from the public schools this past year, and he has come on board with us part-time right now, helping us get started in our STEM development. So we are
That is
integrating. He taught technology and electronics and that whole area, and so he's bringing that to our nights here and teaching them computer programming and all things that I can't speak on and are above
He
my
is a whiz. I
Yes,
know that.
he really
And Bill
is.
Hamilton would vouch for him being a whiz, too.
Love Bill Hamilton.
Bill, he watches our broadcast,
Oh,
Bill and
good.
Joe Ellen, and we want to thank them.
Big shout out to the Hamiltons.
Yeah, and they're good members there at
Yes.
St. Mary's Church, who we work closely with St. Mary's here,
Yes,
too. And
yes.
it's a wonderful atmosphere. Wished I was a lot younger. I'd come back to high school.
Good. I know. Anytime.
We got about 40 seconds. We want to get them, Dr. K.O., right?
That's right. Let's go get them Knights. Get those FACS. This is a huge game for us, and we're hanging in there so we can just keep this momentum. So.
Absolutely. We'll bring our man Blake Biggs over. He and Will, of course, keeping an eye on things. And I give Blake credit. The young man, 25, the big man for them, his name is Mbunwe. Now, it's
Okay.
not easy to pronounce,
pronounce.
and it's not spelled like
Well,
it's
it's-
pronounced.
Listen,
And he
big
did a good
shout out.
job.
I don't know if we can turn the camera around on Will and Blake, but they're doing a great job. They come to these games. They could stay at home if they wanted to and rest, or go out with their buddies and friends. And they come out here and they stand here with those cameras and give it their all.
They
So,
do. And when we got
guys,
the second camera, when we have the regular internet broadcast, we will make both of them stand in front of the camera.
Good. All right, let's kick it off.
Thank you, and there he is, Dr. Ann Kale. What a wonderful job. Okay, it's 25-22, Blake. Any changes you want to make for either team?
If I'm Beauregard and Sacred Heart and Co., I would not let them get. It's easier said than done, but I wouldn't let them get above the rim.
Yeah.
But for FACS, I would just keep doing what they're doing. Their defense has been top notch.
Don't let them run, right?
Yeah, don't let them run. Just keep them out in the perimeter and let them die.
It looks like FACS back with their starting lineup. They get working Boonway into the post. They kick out, and that's what they'll do. He's not selfish. He'll kick it out. We get the rebound with Trey Truell. Let's see, a 3 would tie it. 2 will bring us to within 1. Kendrick Beard gets it to Javion Greer. Now let's set our offense. We'll have some screens or offside exchanges. Dribble drive, handoff. McIntyre spins the left-hander, shot up and banks it in.
Baseball commit, just putting it in the right place at the right time, just like pitching.
His third point of the night, but a big one. Here's a three-pointer, and a nice shot. Rolls around and falls off, but a great shot by T.J. Thomas. They're up 4 now. Here's Kendrick Beard wanting to work. Gets it knocked away, picks it up. Tried to hit him with a pass that they stayed awake, knocked it away. McIntyre goes for the ball. Now we got a scramble. Three-pointer up off the iron. That time the shooter, Wilkes, double clutch, and sometimes it's better just to let it roll. And I'm sure if he had it to do over again, he would. High screen for Greer. We'll get the dribble handoff. Three-pointer, Dalton McIntyre, just a little deep. And look at Cale hustle. Did you see that dive for the ball?
I saw that dive. That was great right there.
Well, there's got to be something, either a block or a charge, and I'd say block this time. And proper call.
On McIntyre right there?
Yeah, it'd be on McIntyre.
Yeah, that's a good call.
It almost could have been a charge, but when he had to move, we weren't going to get it. It looks like they're going to run their triangle side inbounds formation. And we weren't contesting anyway, so good strategy, but wasn't needed. 28-24, 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Again, we don't have the clock on the shots tonight. And Boonway, he'll hold it. I'd just soon them bounce it around outside like that, Blake. Here's a great effort by Truill, a steal. Brings it down. Truill wants to go to the hole. Just left it a little to the wrong side of the magic square. And they've got it and they're running. This is what we don't want. They kick it out to Savage, who's a good three-point shooter. And you saw what he did. That's his third three for 9 points. And we don't want them running.
No, not at all.
The more we score, but we shoot quick and give them a chance, and Savage is going to push it. They're going to fill the lanes. McIntyre stripped it, had it, and looked up the floor, and that's when he lost it. But a great effort again.
Yeah, great effort by McIntyre right there. That one just got away from him. That's not anyone's specific fault right there. That's just basketball.
7-point lead. The game's only been tied once at 12. We've had the lead once. They've controlled it with 2 times of having the lead. The drive, and we'll get a foul because you saw there was no ball to that. It was all arm getting hit.
I saw a little ball, but, my eyes must have been deceiving me. That's a good call right there.
Yeah, the ball was free. Now, did Greer get that foul? Because I never saw a signal.
That was Greer. Javion Greer.
Javion Greer with the foul, our team first, and Greer's first foul. 2-shot foul. The line is Savage. He has not been there, and he shot. This young man is a very good shooter. You can see what he does with the basketball. Let's check his follow-through and everything out. Balance, eye, elbow, follow-through, the beef method. Good follow-through, and it goes through. Hits both of them, and it is now a 9-point lead. And we need a basket, and there had to be something in there. They said good, clean block. I won't deny it. They're running. We knocked it away, but they were hustling and picked it up. We knock it away and get it. Here's Greer. They'll try to reach around behind him, but he gets rid of it. McIntyre puts him in the popcorn machine. Greer was in the land of the Giants and had to get out of there.
Yeah, he had to get out of there.
Truill spins but lost it. Scoop pass to Greer. Let's reset our offense and make them work a little bit. Make them move and play a little defense. Greer takes it to the hole. Okay, he got fouled, but you got to get it, and it may have kept him from doing it. You got to get it in, I call it the magic square. You see the white square up there? If you get it in there with the proper amount of force, it will go in.
It will go in. But that's a great drive right there by Javion Greer. And just forcing the defender to just run into him. And, he's at the line for 2.
2 shots for Greer. He is 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Shot it, got it. That's his 7th point. That breaks a scoring drought, and then the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Paul Schultze is here. Or is it a figment of my imagination?
I don't think you're dreaming. Paul
4:50 to go. Second shot, rolls around, falls in. That's the way he was turning the air conditioner on at the right time. No, it's not on. I'm just teasing. He hit that 8 points for Greer, and it's 33-26 with 4:44 to go in the third quarter of play. Here we go. They're going to have a lot of movement in the First Assembly Christian offense. Looking, they wanted in Boonway on it. Now there's got to be a foul somewhere.
That's on.
It's on Beard. Probably a hold. Third team foul on us. Only one on the FACS, the Crusaders. They are with the Knights. To inbound the ball, and they'll run a small version of a line, but where you can either cross off the middleman or just drop back and get it. Savage has it over to Thomas. TJ Thomas skip pass all the way across to Rogers. stolen. Greer and the momentum, that's all they can do. Folks, the laws of physics say you're going to go out of bounds when you catch one that way.
Yeah, and that was a good job by Savage of cutting off that other lane and just making Greer follow the out of bound mark.
Again, Thomas to inbound. Beard drops off him. They go deep into the backcourt. That is to Josh Ward, another man with a lot of speed and a lot of basketball ability, guarded by Xander Taylor. Wants the high screen. We go under it. They take it down, kick out, dribble drive, kick out to Savage. I'm glad he wasn't close to that three-point line. Now they'll try it again with T.J. Thomas. Ward, kick out, Thomas, three-pointer up off the back of the iron. Who's going to get it? Javion Greer quicker. They'll all get out to get there. 33-26. This is a good possession to cut into that lead. Any possession is. And in this game, you always want to win more possessions than your opponent does.
Now, if I'm Sacred Heart right now, I'm trying to slow down the offense and play a little grit and grind basketball.
Yeah, make them, FACS, play some defense. Greer chooses not to use the high screen. Oh, that's a basket. When you do that, the basket is good. That is good. You cannot slap the back. Actually, it's I think, if I'm not mistaken, it could have been called a technical foul. Don't hold me to that. I wish my man Dave Wade was here, but
that's goaltending. So
it's goaltending for sure. And when you hit the backboard like that, and the referees were being kind to FACS then. They inbound to Mboonwe, and they've got an advantage on that on presses. They kick it out. Here's the dribble drive, the kick out around the horn. Savage, the three-point shooter, and that may be his first miss.
No, I think
that's his second miss.
I think it's a second.
Here's McIntyre into the land of the Giants. He may have, let's see, did they hook him or did?
No, I believe it's number. That's on number, hang on, turn around, 3.
Is that 3 for them? Ward, I believe that's 4. No, Ward is 4. Thomas is 3. And
no, that's Ward's 4th, right?
It's on 3. It's on Thomas, which is his second. Now, Ward's got 3, and Mboonwe's got 3. Truel, he got it back. He may have got it blocked. That's what you don't quit. You don't quit. 9 points for Trey Truel, and we've cut it to 3 at the 2:58 mark.
Yeah, never quit in a tight game like this.
Nice play out here. There's two good guys going against each other. They were both wearing 11. We jump switch. We've left a man open on our rotation. They get the baseline, the kick out. Mboonwe's 3 from the top of the circle. In and out of the iron, knocked around. Who wants it? They got it. They call timeout. It was a great effort, though, by our kids and their kids. They get the timeout. 33-30, 2:34 to go in the third quarter. Blake, again, your reassessment of the game.
Sacred Heart right now, if they can get a Mboonwe out and Ward out in foul trouble, then the game's playing right into their hands. Keep driving in, keep drawing fouls, keep sending people to the line, and that will be the key to victory for this game. Now for FACS, I would continue to try and rush the Sacred Heart offense. Whenever Sacred Heart looks rushed, they look unorthodox this game. So if I'm them, I would just keep. I haven't seen many three-point shots from Sacred Heart tonight. I think I've seen one actually. I could be wrong, but
I think we've had a couple, and we have only hit one. Beard hit his first three-pointer. You're right about that. FACS wants to make us play at an uncomfortable pace. They go 1-4 low and then run their out-of-bounds play out of that. Didn't really try to get in, do anything but get it in. Here's the shot up and off the back of the iron, but we didn't block out. We kind of ran off from it. They get the rebound. Wilkes hot-footed it in the lane or took a walk on the boardwalk if you prefer that.
Mm-hmm. He just tried to rise up with that ball, didn't see what he liked, and the feet just came down too early, and that'll be travel, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right about that. Jake Cahill back in. He'll inbound it to Greer. Both teams have pretty much most of the night played man-to-man defense. 1-4 high. We get it knocked away. Greer retrieves it. Now we'll give a screen. We'll clear the wing out of there. Get another screen, and here comes Xander Taylor. Wanted the shot. 3 up, 3 down. Xander Taylor ties it at 33. Only the second tie.
That's Andrew Taylor right there. He's one of our when he's on, he's our best 3-point shooter on the team.
Man, and I bet Dr. Taylor's very proud of him right now. Here we go. That little dribble weave, and they pop out T.J. Thomas. Thomas skips it to Ward. Ward's going to take it to the hole. Little fake and lays it in. We've got to cut those drives down. Josh Ward with his 7th point. They lead by 2. They took the lead back at 35-33. Kale gives a high screen. A lot of body there. Lifting, soft one-hander. And Boonway went up high, but Jake Kale comes out of there with it and throws it off in Boonway.
That's a smart play by Jake right there.
And that looked like it was with a little emphasis right there.
Yeah, he's passionate about this game right now.
I think we're going to
have from FACS.
Have a timeout and talk it over. This is one of those times where cool heads win hot ball games, and it is hot. The gym's even hot tonight. I guess it is. I'm hot. Everybody's hot.
Everybody's hot.
Now we just need to have about 3 3-pointers in a row. But what a great team FACS is. We are playing tooth and toenail with an undefeated ball club.
Yeah, FACS. I got to look at their schedule, but a Memphis team undefeated. That's pretty impressive, especially considering the district we're in. They beat Tipton Rosemark.
Oh, they beat. They decisively beat. Now I hope I must have done something wrong, because my man Paul Schultz is going to change something, and we will see what is up with that. I hope I didn't. 1:19 to go. Oh, okay. We're okay, Paul? Oh man, when he starts, because Paul is the man.
I got a little nervous.
This guy does not make mistakes on stuff. I am in awe of his ability. And when he touches anything, I said, oh, my goodness, because I could screw up a one-car parade when it comes to electronics. And 35-33, 119 belongs to Sacred Heart. Trigger man will be Dalton McIntyre. We run the box formation. They'll match up to us and play. We get it into Taylor. They played good defense on that and get around it. A lot of pressure. They want to make this a fast-paced game. Beard's got it. Takes it in the lane. Wanted to step back jumper. Goes up and under. His up and under. Comes off the back of the iron, and now they get it to Savage, who is dangerous with the basketball, both in open court and shooting threes. And trying to back his man down is T.J. Thomas. Cross-court pass. Handled well. They may get a hole right here. McIntyre was going for the ball, but his offhand caught the hand of the FACS player. Or did they say it's just out of bounds? Now, Beard's down. Did you see what happened to him?
I did not. My focus was on McIntyre. I thought he was hurt. He was on the ground for a little bit.
Yeah, McIntyre, and they might not have called a foul. They may have said he just touched it, knocked it out. And that's KB, tough kid, but let me tell you what now, folks, football, yeah, you get hit hard, but you fall on the ground unless you're playing on AstroTurf that has that concrete. The wooden floors don't give much.
Yeah, they don't give much.
And you should have had to play on tartan rubber like we had to play at Old Jackson High when they built what's known as Oman Arena was Coliseum. It's just a rubber slab on concrete.
Ooh.
And you get a lot of shin splints up there. The wooden floor. Good hand for KB. He's walking good, shaking the wrinkles out. And here comes our man, Malachi Chavis.
Malachi Chavis. He had a game the other
day.
22, I believe.
Yeah, leading scorer, hustled, did the whole thing. Malachi Chavis, and they get it into number 4. John Ward has the basketball. Or Josh, thinking about the great UT announcer, but this is Josh Ward. Good pressure defense. They get it out of the trap to Wilkes. Wilkes turns it to Mbunwe. He's going to try to back Kale down, and we get some help. We double him. They kick out. We have to rotate. Good rotation by the Knights. But now Mbunwe had an edge, and we trap him. Kick out, rotate. Up, we let him penetrate the lane. Here comes the 3. Left-hander shot up off the iron, and the little man. The rocket comes out of there, and let's see what happens. Could there have been a foul, and it may be FACS ball on the baseline.
I believe that was on Kale.
Maybe on Jake. Yeah,
him and a Boonway got
tangled up. It is on Jake Kale, and 4 team fouls. FACS will inbound the ball. First Assembly Christian. They've got some excellent athletes. Kale outside. They want to spin off him in Boonway. Shot partially blocked. He got his own rebound. They'll get us for walking under him and then call a foul on the hold of the arm.
Yeah, Kale a little frustrated with that call, but he did the right thing in that situation. He was just holding his hands up and hoping for the best. 5
team fouls, 3 on Jake Kale. Make him earn them at the line. Even if he hits both of them, it's still a good effort, and he didn't hit the first one. Left it a little short. You see the crook in his arm. Got to have full extension and follow through. Some people say wave goodbye. Put your hand in the cookie jar. Second one, the much better, and I call that before he got there. He hit the second one. You see the full extension.
I did see.
Now coming in the game is our mystery man. His name is Mason, and we said it is Josh Mason. So now we know who he is. Javion Greer comes up the floor, and his shot gets blocked, and time runs out. The end of 3 quarters of play. 36-33. FACS leads. We're going to take a timeout here on the Worthy Road and Sacred Heart Basketball Network. One quarter left, even though it says 3 on the scoreboard. This is for all the marbles. The whole enchilada, as they said, what in the movie The Rookie. 36-33, Knights trailing the Crusaders. Javion Greer with the basketball. Trying it to straight Trull, and his shot got blocked, and when he came down like that, they'll say he walked. That time is one you give him a little head fake, keep your pivot foot down, turn around, kick it back out, and try again. Got to get an angle on the big man because he's good.
Yeah, he's real good, as we've seen so far.
Going to the hole is Ward. He'll kick out Wilkes. Wants to spin, and then he'll try to, he dished it off. Now, they'll say it's on the floor. Sometimes if you spin and you're out of control, you can still draw a charge away from the ball. There used to be a coach at Union City whose kids could draw more charges away from the ball than they did on the ball. That would be Wilkes' 3rd foul and their team's 3rd foul of this half. We got to get to where we're in the bonus. We are 2 away from putting them in the bonus. 7:30 and counting. Xander Taylor's 3 up, off the iron. Kale tried to knock it away from Mason, but Mason retrieved it and gives it off to a guard. Back to Mason, down in the corner, driving the baseline, the kick out to Ward. Ward wants to stop and pop from 10. Ward, and Josh Ward is a very good shooter. That gives him 9 on the night. Corey Savage has 11 for them. And Boonway only has 8, I believe, but he takes over in the 4th quarter sometime. Taylor shot blocked, and that's a good block. For us, Beard has 8. Trull has 9. Greer has 10 on the night. McIntyre 2. Now, they played us good when we tried to come around the screen by Trull. And I'm sure that Coach Borgard will point out that you got to leave a little skin on your teammate. Here's Trull shot up, maybe partially blocked. Some people in the gym wanted a foul. And we try to feed inside, and quick hands knocks it away. Lead pass to Ward, and nice layup. He protected it, and now he has 4 in the quarter and 11, and a wise timeout here.
FACS has played a great series of defense on Sacred Heart. They've really kept him on the perimeter, and they've jammed it really good in the post. Trull hasn't, as you saw there, Trull and Taylor have got denied from any buckets right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this is a smart timeout for Beauregard and company.
Oh, I think so. Excellent timeout, and we need to get something going here. We've gone a little over a minute and a half, or right at a minute and a half, without any scoring here for us in this quarter. Mm-hmm. And they have managed to put 4 on the game, but that makes it a 7-point difference. And that means we have to win a possession and a half for each possession, and we're rapidly reaching the point where we got to win 2 for every one of their 1. And you don't want to get to where you got to win 3 for every one of their possessions. Nights like we had at David Lipscomb where you're 29 down and come back don't happen very often. We're not 29 down. We're just 7 down, and we have the basketball. We being the Sacred Heart Knights. You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball. In fact, Victory Honda on the bypass for what they do for Sacred Heart Basketball. Here's the high screen for Greer. They switch on it. The big man's on the little man. They'll switch back first chance they get. McIntyre wants to give it off. He would have liked to have come back to his left with that one. Xander Taylor will switch sides, get a screen. And his 3. Perfect. Xander Taylor from downtown Jackson. 6 points on the night, and we're back to within 4.
He shot that from the parking lot, or as Coach Joe Holloway would say, an NBA 3.
Some people say he came off of a single screen, staggered doubles, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. He put it in the hole. Here's the drive. Credit card time. No, they thought it was. I will defer because I know Chuck Patton has good judgment. Xander Taylor picks up his 3rd foul. And let me tell you about what happened. Their coach did a very good job of working the official at that timeout. Nothing illegal. He just, I believe he's Coach Will. He did a good job, and that's what you do. You work for the next call.
Yeah,
Blake.
not the current call.
Yeah, you're not going to get anything changed on the current call unless it's a rule book thing you can show them. Good defense where they have to bounce out there. We let them get too penetrated, and this young man, we're fortunate he missed at that range. Ward is a very good shooter. 36-40, and I've never given it backwards before. Here's Greer's NBA 3, down.
How about that shot from Xander Taylor right there, from the logo even?
Was that Taylor on the shot?
Yeah, that was
Taylor. Taylor with his 3rd 3, and that was from downtown Jackson also. 1 point game. Here comes good shooter, nice fake, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm impressed with Josh Ward. He's got 6 in this quarter.
Yeah, Josh Ward's done a great job of driving in and just laying up on the second.
Usually it's in Bunway that takes over. Bunway. I'll get it right in a minute. It's Bunway.
Hey, FACS has got a lot of weapons. Anyone can take over. It's anyone's game.
They have a very fine ball club, well coached. Trull wants to drive. The big man got the kick out, and it's all right. He can come back in and touch it there because Trull has the basketball. A lot of people don't understand when you can and can't touch the basketball. Trull wants to drive. I'll be honest with you, he did well. 11 points. And he's got us back to within 1. Trey Trull. High screen by Bunway. Here's the shooter again. His shot, and it came out. The spin actually took it out. We won't get over in the back because of his long arms. We have to jump into those arms to get the foul on that one. But we've got the basketball. Doesn't matter, does it, Blake?
Nope. No, it doesn't. What matters right here is scoring and shutting down this FACS offense.
Okay, Trull wanted to face up, hands off to Xander Taylor, to Greer. Greer tries to feed KO, but it gets knocked away, and they've got a man on the run out. He wanted to dunk it, but wisely chose not to. 2 points for TJ Thomas. He's got 12, and we have a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, this smart timeout. It's getting close to the end of the game. Only down 3. Was down 7. I like this adjustment from Sacred Heart. They've stayed on their feet a little bit more as not as prior as they did to earlier in the game. Defense has improved a lot throughout the game. I didn't think they'd be able to keep it up, if I'll be honest with you. No offense to the players or anything. Sometimes they just get tired. But great effort going on by Sacred Heart right now on defense. Now, FACS right here. What's his name again? Ward?
The last man to shoot, Josh Ward. He's great.
Ward.
And I think TJ Thomas had that last bucket for his 12th point. Both those are fine, quick guards. Now, Ward tonight has been a sharpshooter.
Oh, yeah. If I'm Sacred Heart right now, I'd jam the post because that's where they're all going.
Yeah.
And watch out for Savage and Thomas.
Savage, you don't want to let him set his feet. He has 3 threes tonight, and I think he's only missed like 2 or 3 shots.
Yeah, he's a swift, quick, got great handles. He's a good guard. He can shoot.
This is a well-balanced team over there. You know, everybody thinks of Bunway first, but you know what, Bunway. And again, I apologize for it's a name I don't get to call every time, and we'll be ready.
Yeah.
We get to go to FACS and we'll live stream the game, I believe, over there, if possible.
If possible.
Paul is saying if possible. We have to have internet to live stream, but hey, this one will be archived. Victory Honda helps bring you even the archive games too. Go by and see Chase Channel and his crew. Xander Taylor, who's had a couple of threes himself tonight, to be honest. He's had 3. A little hesitation. Truel shot changed. Jay Cale fought for it, and they're going to say it was knocked out of bounds by Cale. But we had a great effort by Truel and Cale under the basket.
Yeah, great effort on the board right there. Two second chances by both of them, but Bunway just shoved them out.
Yeah, we're going to see play 2 now. It's kind of a 4-out, 1-under spread type offense, and they'll go to the high post, and Bunway can handle the ball up there. Not a bad shooter from out there. He'll back it out. This is not a pure stall, but it's a way of taking time off the clock. It gets pretty close to a stall. Now, they'll get a screen away, they'll drive on the basket, they'll take it if they get it. Now, that time, we fouled, and they still got the bucket. At the line will be T.J. Thomas. He'll get a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play or an and one. 17 fouls on us, so the rest of the way you will have 1 and the bonus if you make the first one.
That was a great call by FACS right there. Just putting Javion Greer 101 and leaving the whole post open, allowing him to drive in for 2.
We wanted to go back door to Beard. 47-41, 6-point differential. Truel, they may get Truel with the charge then. And an acting job, and Bunway fell down, but the lead with the shoulder like that will get you the charge most of the time.
Yeah, give him a Grammy right there.
And here's some FACS folks hollering to shoot. No, you don't shoot player control foul like that. It's an offensive foul, and you're not going to shoot that one. A little moisture on the floor, as you can see. 2:20. We've got to have a great defensive stand right here, Blake. We don't need to let them get any more points, and we need to cut in this lead. We're now at the 3 or 4 for 1 possession scoring situation. Jake Cale hustles back. They miss. We get the rebound. We got what we wanted out of it. Now we just got to score. And KB, and not only was it a great effort, but he drew that foul.
Yeah, he rose up in the air and forced the contact right there, sending him to the line for 2. Great move by Kendrick Beard right there.
Kendrick Beard 1 for 2 for the line. He has 8 points tonight. These are big free throws.
47-41, 2:12 left in the fourth quarter. Pretty good ball game we got going on.
Rolls around, falls in. Had a lot of steel on it and iron. Now let's see what can happen. This one would bring us to within 4. 2:12, as Blake told you. Eyes it, tries it, buys it. Nothing but string music. 10 points for KB, Kendrick Beard. Here's the full court press. Now we just want to make them hurry and make a mistake. What they want to do is take some time off the clock and get a layup. The point where we have to start fouling is up to Coach Beauregard. Every coach has his own foul set point. You pick your shooters out of who you want to foul. You pick the worst free throw shooters. And there is an offensive foul. And you can go back and watch it again, see what you think.
That's on Thomas.
That is on Thomas. I've got him now with 3. That is only the 15th foul. And Chuck was right. Dalton has to back down where he wants to put the ball in play. And I thought Xander had it. He double clutched and then you shoot. And Coach Beauregard says you do that, turn around, kick it out, but that's okay. Shooters have to shoot sometime. 138. They are in their stall offense, their version of the 4 corners. They can always pop and Bunway out. Now that time they'll get Kendrick Beard for the reach around. It'll be a 1 and the bonus. They're sending Josh Ward to the line. He has not been at the free throw line tonight, so we're not sure, and I didn't get any stats on what kind of free throw shooter he is. I can tell you that. He shoots just like he does from the field. He is a very good shooter. Hits his first free throw. He's got 7 points in the quarter, 7 or 14 for the game. That's what he had through 3 quarters. His next one up, nice and smooth. Shot it, got it. And they're back to the 6-point lead with 1:24. Beard spins, wanted to put the man in the popcorn machine and take him to school, but couldn't get the right angle. Good defense, 112. We've got to score quickly because we've still got to have at least 2 more possession. I know you say, well, 2 threes, but we're going to have 3 to do what we want to do. There, we got to go to the hole with it. And there is the foul. Abunwe, his 4th foul. We're 6 down. We go to the line to shoot 2.
These matter right here.
Beard, a very tired young man. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Hit his last 2. 57.7 seconds left. And the gym grows deadly quiet. Shot it, got it. Big free throws here. Every shot now is big. There are no little shots. Trey Truill steps in the lane. Dalton McIntyre comes off. Will be pressing. Kendrick Beard eyes the basket. Shot it. It comes off the iron. Rebound to Ward. Ward, a very dangerous man. We don't want to foul him. I'd almost be tempted to foul Mbunwe way away from the basket to make him hit the free throws. Not sure about the rest of them. I'm sure Coach Beauregard has a scouting report. Beard fouls T.J. Thomas, who is 1 for 1 from the line. That's our 10th team foul, so it'll be the double bonus the rest of the way. We trail by 5, Blake.
Yeah, this has been a well-fought game by both teams. Obviously, we saw a lot of improvement from Xander Taylor. Coming off an ankle injury, we didn't think he'd be back so soon, but we're happy to have him back. Jake Hale played a great defensive game. Trey Truill worked great on Abunwe. He kind of shut him down a little bit, so he kept Abunwe humble. He hasn't scored as much. Kendrick Beard, he played his heart out.
Okay, first free throw good. It's 50-44. Second one off the iron. Dalton McIntyre with the rebound. Quickly to Beard. Beard in the corner. Taylor tries a 3. It comes just off the iron. Rebound by T.J. Thomas. We got to foul quick, and that's probably wise. That's about all you can do at this point in time. Quick steals, quick fouls, and we got to go to the hole to score because we have to score quick unless there's somebody's left with a wide open 3. And we'll only put 3 on the line because all we do is got to block the shooter out because they're pulling all of theirs off. Big free throw here, and it's missed. Now, if we could get him to miss this second one, we're still only 2 threes down for a tie. Second one, though, is nothing but string music, and it's an odd lead, so it's a 3-possession ball game of 7. Beard shot up, good. What did they got? I only gave him 2 on that one. I was hoping he was in 3-point land, but just 2. 51-46. This is a good timeout. Now we need to get eyeball to eyeball. You're going to talk about one, who you're going to foul. You get to either get the quick steal. I mean, it's got to be quick. Who you're going to foul and who you want to dictate the ball away from. And then you can't give much more in the way of instruction to other guys. We got to score quick. Either take the ball, the hole, and get fouled, or we got to get a good look 3, and it's got to be a good look 3.
It's still possible, but is it likely? No, but I believe in the Sacred Heart team. I believe keeping FACS out on the perimeter, it will definitely improve our chances of winning this ball game.
Yeah, they will hold the ball as long as they can. Don't ever give up hope. I saw North Carolina score 7 points in 11 seconds one day.
Really?
And I was in Old Carmichael Auditorium where they used to play, not the Dean Dome. And they scored 7 points. My dad, a big North Carolina fan, and he took me to a game. And got to go to Kentucky several times.
I think they just called a tech. You can watch that back on.
I was talking and fixing my scorebook, and we will see what has happened. Chuck Patton talking to him. Now, if they called a tech on the coach, which I don't think they did, he would be removed from the gymnasium because it would be his second one. I thought he got one earlier. I don't know why he's off the bench, unless they called that technical on the bench a while ago. And I'm curious why he was allowed to. If he got the tech, he's not supposed to stand up.
I believe they called a warning.
It must have been another warning.
How many warnings in a game can you get?
I have forgotten. They changed the rule on that, but here's the bad news. This is a great shooter at the free throw line, Josh Ward. Excellent free throw shooter, excellent shooter from outside. And it's back 6-point lead. This is important. You want to hold it with 33 seconds just to a 6-point lead. 7 makes it 3 possessions. Nothing but string music. That is a fine shooting young man. Dalton McIntyre wants to go the hole, goes up, lays it in, and we'll call another timeout. Again, good strategy there, Blake.
Yeah, great strategy right there.
Blake, do you agree with it's got to be quick steals, quick fouls, get the basketball, and try to pick on the worst free throw shooter?
Yeah, that sort of a hack-a-shack scheme is what I do right now if I'm Sacred Heart, and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Maybe a few quick threes, but we'll see. We'll see.
You almost want to dictate. You don't want Ward to touch the basketball. I don't want him at the free throw line.
Or Thomas.
No, I'd rather have Bunway, and maybe I'd like to see what Kobe Wilkes, if he's on the floor, what he does with it, or if Mason's out there. We really don't know a lot about it, but we do know that Bunway is 2 for 4 from the free throw line, but we also know he's a great player and a great shooter. Got great physical skills, but so do some of his teammates. We got kids with great physical skills. Kendrick Beard is good as Xander Taylor when he's healthy, and tonight he still had 3 threes coming off an ankle injury. Dalton McIntyre can shoot it with the best of them, and Javion Greer can penetrate. Trey Truell gets better all the time. And remember, part of this team will become, a good portion of the team will be coming back. Here's the press, and they can run the baseline. Should have been a foul, maybe, I don't know. Chuck Patton's a very good official, so if he didn't see it, I'm not going to call it. Here's the lob pass in the forecourt. Now we got to get somebody, we got to find a bad shooter. Nice job by Cale, except for we had to foul the best free throw shooter tonight they've got. And he will get 2. And that's all you could do. Where we had to foul is before they got it to the good shooter. They'll rebound with no one, be back playing defense. And we either got to have a 3 to get up quickly, or we got to drive it straight to the hole. Shot it, got it. And I like the way Coach Beauregard, with nice things to say and talking with the referee, and you can see the nice smile on his face. And it's all about demeanor. It looks like Rogers is going to come in, and Savage is going to go out. Second shot up, and this young man, an excellent free throw shooter. He's hit 6 free throws in a row. 9 seconds, 3-pointer up. We miss. Get the rebound. Going up. Malachi.
Oh, he got it.
Malachi Chavis pulling the old magic again, Blake.
Malachi can duke with the best of them, as we saw in the last game. And right now, he just proved his point.
And that is 5 fouls. So my bookkeeping is correct. We'll try for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Savage will check back in. And that is, I was correct on it. Moonway's fouls, that is his 5th. 3.4 seconds and 5 points. Blake, it's all physical impossibility. even if you cut it down to 4 points, because it's 2 possessions. They can stand out of bounds and hold the ball. We miss, rebound. No, they probably going to say, we got a push foul. Good call by Chuck Patton. A good call.
Well, this is almost all but over, but a lot of smiles on the court.
And we're going to send T.J. Thomas to the line. He is 2 for 4 in the contest. He'll get 2 shots at 2.9 seconds, but what an effort tonight.
What an effort by both teams. This is obviously a test to FACS. Probably did not expect this effort from Sacred Heart. Would you think so?
They may not, but you got to respect these young men. Anybody beats Haywood County and a couple other teams. Hits 1 of 2, making it a 6-point game. Javian Greer will get the last shot at 1 second. The running one-hander hits the backboard and ends 56-50. Your final score. FACS a winner at that. What a game.
Yeah, what a game by
I'm going to catch my breath here in a minute. Blake, your thoughts on this contest while I total points?
Great quality loss by Sacred Heart and great quality win by FACS. I don't think they expected this effort from Sacred Heart being the underdog. They wanted to come in and spoil FACS this season, but we have another chance to do that. We go to FACS, and that game will be live broadcasted from Worthy Road Studios. Me and Joe will be there, I believe. FACS moves to 9-0, and what are we again? I keep forgetting. I
believe are 7-6 or 8-6. I want to say 8-6. 8-6. Not a bad record considering we play a very tough schedule.
Oh yeah.
And I tell you what we're going to do, because we are on the YouTube, we're going to have a quick wrap up. Your final score was 56-50. The game was tied at 12-33. We had our biggest lead at 18-12. The score, 6-point lead. They had a couple of 9, I think, or 10-point leads. I did not write that down, but we came roaring back. That's what's good. We never quit. They never quit. Well played ball game by both teams. Thomas had 18. That's T.J. Thomas. Josh Ward, 19, and what a free throw exhibition he put on. Corey Savage had 11. Daniel Mbunwe had 8 points tonight and fouled out, and that was all of their 56 points for the Sacred Heart Knights, who put on a great effort also, and nothing to be ashamed of. This is one of those games where it's a shame somebody had to lose. Xander Taylor came back, had 3 threes for 9 points. Kendrick Beard had 13. Trey Truell, 11. Malachi Chavis came off the bench, got a big rebound, put back, couldn't convert the free throw, but he had 2. Davian Greer, he had his usual good night. He's in double figures, 10 points, penetrated, handled the ball, played some great defense. Dalton McIntyre only got 4, but you know what? That young man hustled all over the floor, guarded people bigger than him, and played very, very good. Well-coached game by both teams, well played, the kind you enjoy. You just want to be on the other side. Hats off to the FACS Crusaders. They won tonight. They are a great ball club. Like I said, well coached. Our team, we may have only had 50 points. We played hard. We're playing good basketball. We compete in one of the toughest Division II regions in of any of the regions in the state. Division II, Division I, any of this is tough. There's a lot of great basketball players here.
Rosemark, FACS.
Just think about the people they've got, and we're playing them tooth and toenail. Tomorrow, you and I will be here again along with Will. We have let's start to say the wrong thing, Humboldt. We've already beaten them. We're going to have Fayette Academy coming in here. Girls only game. It's going to be a tough one because they've got a big center, and they've got a young lady named Ray that can fire it up from outside, and we will be back with that. Looking forward to it because a lot of progress. I can remember when this school opened. I can remember when the first teams played. Now the ladies had some success when Brianna Hunt was here. Then a lot of teams started double and triple teaming her, and some of the success went away. The 2 teams right now are probably playing some of the best basketball that's ever been played in the history of this school.
Sacred Heart is it's a growing school for say. This is our first year in this new gym. We're very thankful to have it. I think a few kids will start looking at this place now that we're starting to grow. Obviously, we got a baseball field. We got anything anyone else would have. Even though we have 100 kids, that doesn't mean we can't do anything, for say a big school like FACS can do.
You're right about that. We're going to wrap it up here, and we look forward to. Remember, you can see normally our games streamed live on the Facebook site of this school, but tonight it's archived. Tomorrow it'll be archived, and Tuesday night we'll be back live when the USJ Bruins come calling, and we will have that broadcast streamed live, and you'll be able to watch it, and it'll be archived. I want to thank Victory Honda on the Bypass Chase Channel and all the other people. Thank the administration here, the administration and people of FACS. Thank you, and coaches, for y'all's help in this. 2 fine ball games tonight by 2 good teams, and we'll say for Blake Biggs, for Will Mingledorf, and for Paul Schultze, the legend, showed up after he got through with his Union game. Thanks for your time this time. Till next time. Good night, all.